Good morning. It's a heat wave, but I never let you down with the Sunday morning live mega walk. And today we're going to do sort of a mega walk, but also a little bit of boat as well. So we're here in Puerto Calero, the Millionaires Marina. I tell you what, it's luxury down here, and it's roasting. It's roasting. It's about 26, 27, and it's 9:30 on a Sunday morning. So I'm going to be sweating, but for you, we're doing it. So we're going to start here in Puerto Calero. I'm going to take you on a little tour of Puerto Calero, show you that. Then we're going to get the 10 o'clock taxi boat over to Puerto del Carmen, to the old town. I'm going to show you a little bit of the old town that I haven't shown you before, sort of up and left by the Aquarius Hotel and at the back area there. Then we're going to go for a walk around Puerto del Carmen. Then we're going to get back on the boat and come back here, I think. Or I'm going to get a normal taxi back. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's bloody hot. Anyway, let's go. Mega walk Sunday. If you're watching on YouTube, this is the catch up. If you're watching on TikTok, we're live. See you in a minute. Come on. Right, there you go. Intro's done. How many we got on? 300 and something. Bloody hell. Is it 323? So here we are. Let's see who we've got on. Thank you, Neil's on, one of our moderators. Thank you, Neil. Mrs. Travelon's on, Mark's on, Minty's on, Patrick's on. Morning, Pat. You're up early. Be live Costa de Geese. Morning. Right. Let me just sort this out. Get that on there. Right, we're rocking. There's a few people around. It's obviously very quiet this morning because, well, it's morning time, but you can see the cat Lancers getting ready for the day. It's one of the amazing catamarans. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And we are going to head onto the taxi boat today. Look, this is a great little way to get between Puerto del Carmen and Puerto Calero. €16 return. You can get that on our website, excursionslanzarote.com, and Travel on World. And it's that one over there. So we're going to go on the 10 o'clock, but we've got a bit of time, haven't we? So let's go for a little walk. So you can see there's people here ready for a day out on the Cat Lanza. I think this could be the adults only one, and this is one of the best catamarans in Lanzarote by far. The reason being they only put a few people on there, so it's not mega busy, and they have an adults only and a family sale, so it's really cool, and they really do limit the numbers. I mean, look, there's not too many people out here, and it's the same price money, and it's the same price as the big ones as well. So if you fancy that, Cat Lanza is definitely one to do. Out of all the boat trips and the catamarans, it also has more space as well. Not more space, they've actually got spaces because they limit the amount of people that sell it. So it's fabulous. And it's on our website, excursionslanzarote.com, travelon.world, you can get it there. A few people having breakfast. Morning, you're right. A few people having breakfast there. It's busy down here for a Sunday morning. Rating on Aqualava Playa Blanca. Aqualava's lovely. It's got its own water park. So you've got a few restaurants down here. You've got Mumbai Masala, another Indian restaurant. And I think we're just coming up to the harbour one. Look, that somebody's just said. Where are you? We're in Puerto Calero at the moment in Lanzarote. And we are heading, well, we're going to do a little tour around here, look. Look at all these beautiful boats. What's the temperature? Angry Ginge Clips. It's bloody hot, that's the temperature. So we're in the middle of a heat wave. So we're showing all these boats and that, they're beautiful. So this is the best place for boats. You've got Cat Lanza down here. You've got the other water sports catamaran that we sell. And all our excursions are on our website, again, travelon.world and excursionslanzarote.com. If you use the discount code TTK, you'll save yourself a little bit of money as well. So that's a bonus, isn't it? And here you can do loads of stuff. Submarines here as well, I'll show you that. But this is mainly, well, you've got this one strip look of bars and restaurants which leads all the way down here, all the way to where we started there. And there's some lovely places with great views. You've got another Indian restaurant here, so you've got two Indian restaurants, Bollywood, and then you've got an old favourite called El Tomate. And that's been around for years, that one. So there's some nice places around here. Let's have a look here as well. So there we are. A little look at Puerto Calero. I need to keep an eye on the time because I need to get the 10 o'clock taxi boat. So here you've got the submarine as well, look. So this is the submarine office. So this is where you come. If you book submarine with us, you'll get your ticket, you pick up on all your details, and you'll come down to this office here. And in there, look, they've got a big video screen, if you can see. And they show you, I'll see if I can sneak in and have a look. They do like a safety briefing beforehand. Show you what it's all about. Look, they've got loads of stuff. And there you go. So you've got a big digital screens and everything. So you'll come in here, have your safety briefing, and then you'll head out on the submarine. Fabulous, look at that, so modern as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go around this way. Morning, you're right.
Morning.
I'm going to go around this way and up into this secret area. Because if you come into Puerto Calero, you might miss this bit here. It's just off the sort of back end. And there's some beautiful sort of cafes here too. Let me just make sure that's all right, yeah. So here you've got some lovely little tea rooms and cafes for you to enjoy. And it's in this lovely plaza, and it's all in the shade as well, look. So you've got one of these sort of vegan, healthy food and drink sort of places, if you like to have that sort of thing. Morning, Debs, you all right? Heatwave at the moment, yeah, I'll tell you about the heatwave in a minute. You've got Calero diving as well, so I've got a dive centre here. And then you've also got Cafe de la Plaza, which is like a tea room that does like cakes and coffees and all that sort of stuff. How far is it from PDC, from Costa de Guise? To get from Costa de Guise to Puerto del Carmen, about 30 minutes in a taxi. And then here, look, you've got like an Italian ice cream place. And this place is meant to be super good. I don't know what it is, but it's meant to be really good. One of these sort of, I don't know what they're called, boutique restaurants. I don't know. And then you've got big diving centre here. Mark saying he's tried to pin a few comments, but it's not letting him. I don't know, Mark. I'm not sure why, mate. Are you still showing up as an admin? If not, Mrs. Travelon's on. She'll have a look and check. Got Lanzarote investments here. There you go. You know, Neil's struggling as well. It's probably a TikTok thing. So you can buy a house here, look, in Puerto Calero, and that looks like the cheapest one, 330 grand, or just shy of $1 million there. Or if you've got over $1 million, 1,200,000, 1,650,000 there. That's madness. So you can get yourself a nice house if you've got the dough. So that's a lovely little square there, and then we're going to head right down back onto the front of Puerto Calero. Favourite place there. Heat wave today. Yes, there is a heat wave today. So you know me and the heat waves and the mainstream media scaring everybody. Yes, it's hot, but it's no different to any normal August, guys. Come on, it's summer. Me and Mrs. Travelon were talking last night, and we were remembering when we lived in, because we've got air conditioning now in the house, so we're all right. But we're remembering when we lived in a house and we rented a house with no air conditioning, and in August we were sleeping in the basement on a mattress with the kids because it was hot. So it's summer. It's summer, but unfortunately now the word heat wave, because of the way they're pushing this and the way they're scaring everybody, heat wave is like a really bad word. It's not. It's normal. In fact, in 2018, the highest temperatures we reached was then. We reached record temperatures of 42. Yesterday, we didn't even get near to the 40s. When I did the video yesterday, it was 36 and it was hot. We've probably reached just below the 40s. So there's no difference. We hire a villa. Love the breeze in Lanzarote. Oh, right, I've just climbed the stairs, that's why I'm out of breath. Have you done video at Bahia Principal? No, I haven't done that Bahia in Tenerife, but I want to go. Hope it's hot when I come over next year. I'm sure it will be. So up here, you've got some other lovely places. Look, you've got this place, Puro Gusto. These do really nice salads. Mrs. Travelon likes this place, look. They do mad salads here, look. Really healthy. And pasta and stuff like that, but it gives you a lovely view, look. Check out that view. So I don't know who they are. Oh, they're coming for a submarine, look. So they've just come off the bus for submarine. They'll be on the dive today, this morning. Currently in Fuerteventura, was hot yesterday and Friday, yeah. Why is nowhere open? It's very early, guys. It's very early. You can see lots of people here coming for the excursions. It's a little bit too early for here. It's not a breakfast place. It's more of a sort of afternoon with the sushi bar and stuff. Look, you can get a sushi bar up here. And this is the upper deck that does all like your craft beers and things. How long are you there? I live here. Opens at 10 exactly, Ruth. Around 10 o'clock. And that's when we get in the taxi boat. There's the captain of... Oh, I've missed him now. I was going to show you the captain of one of the boats. So let's go down. Promo code is not working on your website. It is, Dan. TTK or WEBDIS. WEBDIS. It's working because I've seen it coming through. If it's not, drop us a comment on the chat. On the main chat on the website. I'm in Hotel Costa Calero. That's not far from me, is it? Where I am now. There you go. Thank you, Neil. Where are we today then? We are in Puerto Calero, Lanzarote, and we are heading on the taxi boat at 10 o'clock. See what time it is now. Oh, we've got plenty of time. At 10 o'clock we're heading on the taxi boat and we're going to hit Puerto del Carmen. I'm going to come down in a sec. You might just catch me. Looks beautiful. Have a trip down next time. So you've got a lovely place here, look, that does traditional ice creams and things. And again, under the shade, look, so that's perfect. Love Costa Calero, Hotel Fab. It is lovely, Costa Calero. Here, look, gives you a view. So you've got a few bars and restaurants here. So this one is like a, I think it's called Margarita Bar. I can't even read it. Something like that. A few shoe shops as well. Fashion shops. You've got a lot of fashion shops. I'm going to show you in a second as well. And I can see loads of people over here, look, getting ready for the submarine for today. So they must be on the 10 o'clock dive. So like I said, everything starts around 10 o'clock here. Let's have a look. Thank you very much, Neil. If you want to book excursions, yeah, it's travelon.world, excursionslanzarote.com. Use the code TTK, save yourself some money, and we do all the excursions from Puerto Calero. So we do all the taxi boat, we do the cat lanza, the catamaran, we do the submarine, which is what these guys are on, look. So these guys are just booking for the submarine. They'll be on the 10 o'clock dive. So they'll be off to watch a video and then they'll dive 30 metres under the water. And then you've got the cat lanza office next door as well. And they'll be doing cat lanza. And that's the catamaran. So like I said, I'm going to show you that in a second, but let's show you this little street up here because it's lovely. So there's a little shopping street up here. And this place is, if you've got a bit of wonga in your pocket and you want to splash out, posh shops. Exactly, Ruthie. You said it. Posh shops, look. You've got all your designer label shops and you can look just like them two there. And there's loads, look. So this is your posh shops. You've got your Cabrera Medina rent-a-car. Not cheap in Millionaires Marina. No, Dawn, that's why it's called Millionaires Marina. You've got a Pandora though, that's not expensive. But you'll not get any pat shops here, or tat shops. Here, look, proper designer shops. I mean, look at this. I don't even know what they sell. It's called the Thin Line. And by the looks of it, I wouldn't even know what they sell there, look. But they're going to treat you like royalty if you go in there. I don't even know what they're offering in there. Like a boutique. Got some designer label shops there. But look, this place is beautiful, look, just to walk through. Lovely place, no hassle, loved it there. Yeah, it's no hassle down here. How often does the taxi boat go? I'm going to show you the timetable in a minute when we get down there, so don't worry. Mrs. Travelon said she'd rather have Primark. Well, that's good for me, Mrs. Travelon. Because if you were shopping in these places, I don't know what I'd do. Stick to Primark. Look at that. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I mean, it just looks crap. I bet that's mega money as well. I don't know. I'm with Mrs. Travelon. Primark all the way. So let me show you this beautiful restaurant up the top as well. This white restaurant. We're going to have a sneaky peek around there. Secrets Hotel is lovely. You'd have to work 24 hours a day. I know, Mark, you keep getting Mrs. Travel on excited about stopping in places like Lani's Sweets. And if you haven't seen the video of Lani's Sweets, oh, I managed to get in there. An Australian couple showed me around Lani's Sweets and it was beautiful. So if you're on this TikTok now, if you could do me a massive favour, if you've not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'm trying to get to 10,000. We're nearly on 8,000, so that's fantastic. But if you've not subscribed to it, go over to the YouTube channel. It's Travel on World. There's a link in bio. You can go straight to the YouTube. Make sure to follow, make sure to subscribe, and you'll get longer videos on there. And we're going to do loads of stuff on there. So that's a good channel to get more information. TikTok's a great channel to go live and do stuff like that, but we've got more information on YouTube with longer videos. So this place is opening, and McSorley seems to be the place for breakfast down here. If you want a brekkie look, you come to McSorley's breakfast. A lot more expensive than Puerto del Carmen. Standard breakfast $6.50, and the Irish breakfast $9.50, and the big breakfast $8.50, and you can even have steak and eggs, look. So it's a lot more expensive breakfast wise, a lot more expensive than your Puerto del Carmen. But I mean, what do you expect? You are in what they call Millionaires Marina, aren't you? There's lots of people getting ready for the day, look, all excited for their excursions. It'll either be submarine or the Cat Lanza. Look, so here's the Cat Lanza. That's going to set sail at 10. They're just getting everything ready. And like I said, that catamaran is one of the best on the island because it doesn't put too many people on. So it's one of them ones where you can really chill out. And they have a family cruise and they have an adults only. And the only one that has an adults only, so that's cool. So this restaurant here is mega money. So if you want to eat here, you're going to need some cash, but it's beautiful, look. And they do all the weddings here as well. So let's have a look at how much things are. Well, starters are ranging from $13.80 to $23. So that's just for your starters. And then your main meals. I'm having a heart attack looking at that. I can't even see where the main meals are. So if you're talking up to 23 for a starter, I think your main meals are sort of 25 to 30. So not cheap, but it's a beautiful place. Look, I'm going to take you for a little walk around it because it's so white. Look, it's standard everywhere in Lanzarote. Good morning from Luxembourg. Have a nice day. You go, hello Luxembourg. So look, it is beautiful. Look, I mean, it's not even set up properly for the day, but they have all the weddings here. So it looks like they've had a wedding last night by the looks of it. And you can just sit here, look, and check out the views. Absolutely stunning. Charlotte's going to Sandos Papagayo. Somebody else is in Cinco Plazas. I was down in Cinco Plazas the other day. Bit of a nightmare for the sunbeds in Cinco Plazas, isn't it? I've got a video coming soon. Awful service there, is it? Or is it bad service? That's not good, is it? Good morning from Ireland. Good morning. Morning from Simon and Julie. Heading to Calero Friday. Is the weather extreme? No, it's just summer weather. It's just a normal summer. It's about 30, well, it reached about 36, 38 yesterday, but it's just a normal summer. There's no different. Morning, Roy. No different to any other summer. Let's have a look over here. Well, let's have a look at the timetable of the taxi boat. That's leaving in 15 minutes, which is great. So you can see, you can get the taxi boat at 10, and then from Puerto del Carmen, you've got 10:30, 12, 1:30, 3. So I think we're going to be getting the 10 and getting the 12 back for sure, or a normal taxi, depends how long I can keep going for today. But I've got plenty of water, and like I said, €16 return. If you go on our website, you can get it a little bit cheaper with the discount code TTK. Not a lot cheaper, but a little bit. And let's have a look at the submarine, because this is cool. Look, it's only one of 15 of these in the whole world, and we're lucky enough to have one in Lanzarote and one in Tenerife. Look, and it actually goes 30 meters under the water. J6BZ Lanzarote, fabulous, JB. I mean, I say this every time some idiot comes on here and says the word Lanzarote, which was actually created in, I think, the 60s by Michael Palin, who clearly was an idiot at the time and actually apologised for it. But this does really look really grotty, doesn't it? It really does. I really do agree with you. What a grotty place. There you go. So there's the submarine here, look. Costa Calero far from there. No, Costa Calero is literally just up the road. We're going to Beatrice Playa. Beatrice Playa is lovely. Nice one, Neil. Nice one, Neil. There is always one, isn't there? I think I got a clue. So this is a taxi boat which we're getting. I've got to say it's part of Tenerife. Going to H10 Rubicon next week. That's a beautiful place. Look, these lot obviously own these little boats, look, so they're out for the day on them. They look beautiful. Don't know whether I'd own a boat. Morning, you're right. I don't know whether I'd own a boat. It looks like a lot of work. But I reckon if you could get out there on the night, on the daytime, couldn't you? It'd be lovely. So let's have a look, see what else we can see around this area. We're going to see some of the rich boats now, because there's loads of posh boats this way, look. There's loads. And it's getting busy, look. It's getting busy. So I wonder what Puerto del Carmen's like. Yesterday we did a little video down in Playa Blanca just to show you what Playa Blanca looked like. And there wasn't that many people out because of the heat. Because yeah, like I said, it's a heat wave, it's a bit uncomfortable. And if you've got air conditioning in your hotel and you sit around the pool, well, that's the place to be, isn't it? This is a new boat, Catfish. This was a boat that did a boat cruise ages ago, but it closed, so it looks like it's back in. So I'm going to see what they're up to now. But you've also got some other big boats and catamarans this way, look. What's the temperature? At the moment it's about 20, 27, 28. Are the boats wheelchair accessible? Well, no, not really. Well, they are, as long as you can, or anybody in your party that might have walking difficulties or be in a wheelchair, as long as they can maybe get out of the wheelchair and go up the ramp, then they are wheelchair accessible. But you can't wheel the wheelchair onto the catamaran. Once you're onto the boat, it's fine, but it's getting onto the boat via a small ramp. So that's the problem they have here in Lanzarote, and also with the buses as well. For those people in wheelchairs, the buses are not wheelchair adaptable. So if you're doing any of the tours and things like that, then the buses are not wheelchair adaptable. They don't have the special facilities for that. So it's definitely a market for something here in Lanzarote for people with disabilities. Look at that. That one is owned by the guy that pretty much owns Puerto Calero, I think. Look at that. Imagine being that rich. Let me decline him. Imagine being that rich. You got another one there that looks like some kind of war vessel. It's called the Astra Bikini. And then look at this one. You got the Bella Lucia. That's a cool boat, isn't it? It's like a sort of pirate ship. That would be an amazing excursion. Don't know how many people would take on that boat, but it would be an amazing excursion, wouldn't it? To do like a pirate ship adventure on there. Maybe Mr. Travel On will get on that. And then down here, look, I'll show you just down here. You've got some more super yachts that are just at the back here, and you've also got the big catamaran, which is the Isle of Papagayo. So there's one of the super yachts, look, or super yacht. That'll be a big power boat. And then the Isle of Papagayo, look, is there. So this is actually going from Puerto Calero this week, and the only reason it's going from Puerto Calero this week is because the fair is on in Puerto del Carmen. So they've moved the catamaran up here for a week or two. So you'll see when we arrive in the old town, the fair's on. So look, they're getting ready for the day as well. So they'll be cracking on. You can see all these people, look, that are coming for a day out on the catamaran. I bet some of them are booked with Travel On World. I would have thought so. It's quite a few. Morning. There's quite a few, look. Plenty of people, look. Morning, morning. Morning. Lots of people ready for a day out on the cat. on a Sunday afternoon. I tell you, you can't beat it, can you? So there you go, look, see, it's busy down here. Everyone getting ready for their excursions. And this is where most of the boats go from. Some go from Puerto del Carmen, and this one usually goes from Puerto del Carmen, but because of the fair they moved it here. But they'll be going out on there on the Cat, and the sort of things that they do on there. One is you get your all-inclusive drinks, so they'll get mojitos when they get in. They'll get little tortilla snacks for their breakfast. And then it'll be off down to Papagayo beaches, 4 hours, not to get there, but they stop and drop anchor in Puerto Calero, and they go swimming, snorkeling, all sorts of stuff, kayaking off the back of the boat, and then they have a fresh paella cooked on the boat for them. So it's really good, really good. Price wise, it's gone up since last year, hence why we do the discounts now. It's €69 per adult, and I think 34 for kids off the top of my head, I don't know. But again, if you use the code TTK on our website, excursionslanzarote.com and travelon.world, you'll get yourself a discount off that. So you'll save yourself some money. And that's the reason we've put the discount codes on, because this summer, like everywhere in the world, prices have gone up. So rather than we would rather give you a discount because you've saved your hard-earned money to come on holiday, and we want to save you some money while you're here to do some stuff. So again, there's a link in the bio, and the discount code is TTK. Where is this? We're in Puerto Calero, Lanzarote. So some more people here. Look what's going on. Oh, there's a mix up between the boats, look. So we've got boat mix up here. There's another one, look. So there's lots of people coming and going. And these guys are for the Cat Lanza, and then these guys are going to the Isle of Papagayo and following the Linneas Romero guide down there. So it's good to see, look. You can just see how busy some of the excursions are, especially boat trips, look. So these are all sold out today. This was stop sailed a long time ago, so it'll be full today. And boats are a bit of a nightmare to book. You have to book them in advance. Because they're very popular, especially with the weather being so good. People want to get themselves out on a boat because it's a lot cooler out there and you've got a lot more breeze. So taxi boat, let's go and have a little look. Let's go and have a little look, because this is where we're going, down here. It's not a heat wave in Spain, it's actually normal temperatures. Yes, I know, Jamie, that's what I've been saying throughout my whole video, mate. It's a normal summer, but it is a heat wave, and it's always been a heat wave. But now the word heat wave now is like, oh my God, it's a heat wave, the world's going to boil over, blah, blah, blah. It's absolutely ridiculous the way that they portray and change the way that words are received. It's just shocking reporting by the mainstream media. Absolutely disgusting. So there you go, look, that's the taxi boat, that's what we're going on. And we're going to head to Puerto del Carmen from here. And again, there's a few people down here. So these are the little ramps that you have to get on, and I'll show you that in a minute. But the boat's massive, look at the size of it. Look at the size of it. We're coming to Paradise Island in 3 weeks, fabulous. You'll enjoy Paradise Island. I've done a video on Paradise Island, so you'll see that on my YouTube channel. If you head over to YouTube, Irish, I forget the name now, but Irish family showed me around one of the rooms at Paradise Island. And again, on the YouTube channel, I've got all of that, where people have actually got in touch and said, look, we're stopping in this hotel, do you want to come and see the room? And of course I do. I always go and see the rooms, and we do a little interview. Coming to K Beach on Tuesday. K Beach is lovely in Playa Blanca, so I'm just going to check my phone to make sure that all's good, because we should be getting on that boat in 5 minutes, and it doesn't seem like it's ready. One second. Let's just have a look up here, guys. We'll see. I'll let you see it, everybody boarding the Cat Lanza. I just need to send that. 1 second. Right, let's go. Right, so I'm going to meet up with a good friend of mine a little bit later, Mr. Harry Potter, who was a rep with me many years ago, and his son Oscar is always following my channel, and they're going to come down and see me. Maybe they'll come and see me while I'm the live, but if not, I'll see them afterwards. So a big shout out to Oscar and Mr. Harry Potter. We'll be seeing you in a bit. So there's loads going on down here. Look, there's submarine, guys from Submarine there. Guys from Lanzarote getting ready for the day. Lovely boat, look, lovely boat. And not too many people. I mean, this is a big old catamaran, look. And there's not that many people getting on there, is there? I'm gonna fix a bloody car, would I? So the last thing I want to do when I've been talking all day is bloody get home and start yapping. There you go, they're waiting for people, look. People getting on there. They're going to have a great day today out on that ocean. It's going to be beautiful. So boat-wise, excursions-wise down here, you've got the Lanzarote catamaran, which does an adults only and a family sail. So you've got two options on that. And this is the one catamaran on the island that doesn't overfill the catamaran at all. They keep the numbers really low. You've got the submarine, only one of 15 commercial submarines in the world. 30 metres under the Atlantic Ocean. You'll see shipwrecks, you'll see all sorts of stuff like that, and they dive about 3 or 4 or 5 times a day, but again getting very, very busy. Taxi boat over there, and just in the distance there at the moment you've got the I Love Papagayo catamaran. So you've got loads to choose from. These guys look like they're getting the taxi boat, and so am I. Come on, let's go. 1 second. 1 second, let me just get on here. So come on, let's get going. Let's get going, let's get going, let's get going. Hey, I don't think I can move them to Thursday, but if you could have a look at it for me and just put as many as you can on and just let me know which ones that you can't do, would be really helpful. I'm just getting on the taxi boat now. So there you go. So again, boat trips getting very, very full, especially the Sunset one as well. Just had a message from the Sunset saying they're full now on the 15th. So everything's getting full, especially the boats. So we're going to get the taxi boat and we're going to head over to Puerto del Carmen. Little queue here, look. Not many people on it today, but most people will come from the other direction. So most people will come from Puerto del Carmen to Puerto Calero, whereas we're going the other way. Have you ever been to San Fran too? No, I haven't. Yeah, I have. I do know it. I haven't done a video on it, but it's a lovely place. See, these are all the little boats, look. I don't know. Would you want to own a boat? I bet Patrick would like to own a boat, wouldn't you, Pat? Tom and Jack, that's the one, the Irish family. Thanks, Pat. I couldn't remember their names then. I've met so many people doing these videos that I forget all their names now. So yeah, Jack and Tom showed me around the Paradise Island, and Jack was only, I think he's only 13. He was such a confident lad, absolute legend he was. Loved the live on the boat, yeah. Well, there you go, Mark. We have to keep things a bit different, don't we? Because I said last week, I did a live last week, and I said it's a little bit samey. Oh, here we go. Beautiful view here of the submarine, look. So you have to go down them little steps there to get on the submarine. So you get a picture taken. Let me see if I can sneak up here, look. So you get a picture taken on the submarine, look, and then you get to go down there. And it's lovely. It's such an amazing experience. There you go, look. So they're getting a little lovely souvenir picture, which they can get on the way out. And it's interesting to see, look, how they get on and stuff like that. So there's 2 entrances, one there and one there. Really good staff as well at Submarine. They really do look after you. I mean, all the staff in Lanzarote are absolutely fantastic, to be honest. So I'm just waiting for this taxi boat, and why we haven't boarded it yet. Because it's, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock, so why aren't we getting on? Oh, I can see Captain up here. I can see the captain. Vamos, capitán. A las 10, ¿no? A las 10. Muy bien. Sí. And Digna as well, my lovely Digna. You're going to meet now one of the most famous people in Lanzarote. One of the most famous people in Lanzarote here, Digna. Sorry, hola Digna! Digna has worked on this boat. ¿Cuántos años trabajo aquí? 20, no? 20 years. Sorry, my guys, I'm not pushing in. You go on. Yeah, we will. There's not many. So there's not many today because this is going the other direction. So most people, you'll see when we arrive in Puerto del Carmen, there'll be a lot of people coming from the other way. I'm live, by the way, on TikTok, don't worry. You'll see a lot of people coming the other way because obviously there's more people in Puerto del Carmen. So this is the first boat. It starts at 10 from Puerto Calero. So this is why it's not so busy. Katie said she went on that, fabulous. My parents live across the harbour in Playa Blanca. Was there last month, back in October, fabulous. Thank you very much, Neil. So big shout out to all the mods. We've got Neil, Mark, Pat. I don't know whether Entsman's on today, but they're answering any questions that I can't see because it is very fast on here. And this is the ramp, look, so you need to get up the ramp. And this is the legend, Digna. You're live on TikTok, Digna, to 500 people. Say good morning. She's always smiling, really.
Good morning, everybody.
She's so lovely, Digna.
Come on the water bus, I'm waiting for you here, okay?
20 years you've worked here, no?
I've been here 20.
Oh my God, 20 years. So let's have a
Today
look.
might be my last day.
Really?
Yes,
She's doing one.
I will buy a big yacht and bye-bye, everybody. And the yacht I want to buy is 40 million euros.
40 million?
Tell
Right.
everybody to come here.
I'll tell them all to
Help
send
me.
you some money, Digna.
Yeah.
She's off her head, she is, I tell you. So down here, look, you've got all the comfortable seats, look, on the boat. Is this from Playa Blanca? No, this is the taxi boat from Puerto del Carmen to Puerto Calero. So we're going in the other way. So you've got these lovely seating areas here, and it's really cool in here, actually. So it's not too hot. And I'll show you downstairs as well. There's a glass bottom as well. And I'll show you that in a minute. I don't want to go down too far because it might go. You've got a bar, you can get yourself a San Miguel, look, on tap. And then, look at the views up here. It's exciting, isn't it? Taking you on a boat on a Sunday morning. I mean, what other person does this for you guys on a Sunday morning in the dreaded word heat wave when it's hot? Look at that water as well. Look how calm it is. It's absolutely stunning. Mark said he'd love that job. I'll tell you what, Digna has worked there for 20 years. She does nothing but moan, but she has worked there for 20 years. I used to work for this company, so that's why I know all the staff. I used to work for 8 years. I worked for this company, Linnaeus Romero, so I know all the staff. And look, they've got some flags out. I think this was from some kind of celebration. Let's say hello to Capitan. Buenos dias, Capitan.
Oh, yes.
Gotta be here to say hello.
Morning, hello.
We're live on TikTok.
Morning.
600 people.
Hello to everybody.
The #1 Capitan. So he's worked here a long time as well. So there's the front of the boat, look. Beautiful views. And we'll be heading off soon. There's the Catlanza, look. So we get good views up here, look. God, I'm spoiling you to some amazing things today, aren't I? I take it the phone signal is good there. Yeah, Minty, it's all right. I'm live anyway. There's a reason I don't go live on YouTube, and that's because YouTube is crap for lives, unless you've got like a full internet. So this is lovely, look. You get to see the Catlanza, look. So they're heading out for the day. And like I said, there's not many people on that catamaran. It might look a little bit busy in the middle because they're doing what's known as the safety briefing. But once everybody spreads out, I mean, there's so much space on there. And that looks like it's the adults only one, I would say. And they're the only catamaran that does an adults only cruise. So if you don't like kids, or you've been and done kids and you just want to get away from kids, then that is ideal. Oh no, that is a kids one, that's the family sail. But you can see there's not many kids on board at all. And they're doing a little safety briefing. They're doing a little safety briefing there, look, telling everybody about the day and what they're going to do. And then they're going to head down in this direction to Papagayo Beaches and enjoy a day down there. They're going to do swimming, snorkeling, look. You can see there's kayaks on the back of the boat. You get an all-inclusive bar. They're going to serve a fresh pasta salad lunch. The food on there is amazing. So that one's called Cat Lanza, and that's on our website as well. And again, use the code TTK, but that one is by far one of the best catamarans on the island if you don't like too many people around you, and especially if you like an adults only one. And then I'll just show you over this way. Look, Digna's shouting. She's always shouting on this boat. I'll just see if I can zoom in there. So that one's the I Love Papagayo, and that's the same thing. It's going to go down to Papagayo Beach, and it's going to do all your activities down there. That one serves a paella lunch on board as well. So there you go. You're seeing right now the two main catamaran excursions in Lanzarote. So if you want to book one, go over to the website excursionslanzarote.com, travelon.world, and you'll be able to book either one of those. And like I said, use the code TTK and you'll get yourself a cheeky little discount. That you get to see this, is it? So 10 o'clock is definitely the time to be down in Puerto Calero, as everything's kicking off at 10 o'clock. Look at that. That is super cool, isn't it? Look. 3 excursions at one. Hence, man, if this was a welcome meeting, I tell you, we'd be rocking and rolling, wouldn't we? We'd be able to sell 3 things in one little sentence. So there you go. That is really cool. Submarine, Cat Lanza, I Love Papagayo. Beautiful, and amazing views as well. Amazing. Look at that. So toilet on board as well, which I am definitely going to have a little wee in a bit before we get to Puerto del Carmen. And this is the top area. So you've got all the top area here to sit outside, and then downstairs you've got the covered and sheltered area, and there's nobody on it. There is nobody on it. So we're going to see some amazing views. We're going to see all of Puerto Calero. We're going to pass the coastline of Puerto Calero and Playa Camada, and we're going to see that. What area are you? Sorry, just joined. So we're in Puerto Calero today in Lanzarote, and we're heading to Puerto del Carmen on what's called the taxi boat. So this is the taxi boat, and this goes from Puerto del Carmen to Puerto Calero every single day. I showed the timetable earlier. I don't know if it's up here. Let's have a look. Maybe it is. No, that's the price for the drinks. Look, so you can get water, you can get beer, you can get sangria, you can get crisps, Kit Kats, that sort of thing. So there is a little bar on board, but we're on the 10 o'clock, and I think the first one back from Puerto del Carmen is 11:15. So as I said, toilets on board. Look, so you've got no problem at all. And then let's have a look downstairs. I'm going to take you down and see the glass bottom, but I don't think I'm going to go all the way down because the signal might lose. We'll see. So we're off. I'm going to head in this direction here. Let's get out on the front. I'll see if I can get out that way. Look, so he's just tying everything up. Let's go out. Buenos dias, gracias. Digna's here, look. Oh, what a lovely life, Digna.
Oh, this is the best life in the world. This is the best job ever.
The best job ever. You're always moaning though, Digna. Every time I see you, you're moaning. Oh, I want She's lovely.
Well, in the end, I love my job.
You love it, don't you? You must do if you've been here 20 years. Right, here we go then, guys. So I'm going to give you a little thing. Oh, Mark, she's fabulous, Digna. She's been around for so long. A Lanzarote legend she is. We'll have a little chat with her in a bit. So there you go, look. We're just swinging round now, and we are going to head out. Here we go, look. So there's that other catamaran. How much is a water taxi? It's 16 euros return, and you can go either way. So you can go from Puerto del Carmen to Puerto Calero, and you can go from Puerto Calero to Puerto del Carmen, obviously. But it's a nice thing to do. Now, one thing that I've done, and there is a video on the YouTube, is I walked from Puerto del Carmen, because you can walk along the coastline, and you can walk all the way to Puerto Calero, and I'll show you a little bit later in the live where you do that, and then you can get the taxi boat back. So that's a really nice thing to do as well. There's the Papagayo catamaran, look. So that's heading out as well. Not too many people on there either, to be honest. What's the best adults only hotel in Puerto Calero? The Secrets Hotel, which we're going to pass. The taxi boat is about every hour, more or less. So this is at 10 o'clock. The next one from here is 11:15. So about every hour and a half. Millie, I'm in Lanzarote, Puerto Calero, heading to Puerto Carmen. How long are you on the taxi? It's about 20 minutes from here, so it's not long at all. But we have left a little bit late, haven't we? What time is it? We've left at 10 past 10. So it is a little bit late, but it's probably because there's not many people on board. Lanzarote is my second home. What's the weather like in October? October's usually great. I'm heading to Secrets in 30 days, can't wait. Secrets we're going to see in a minute. You'll get to see that hotel from out at sea. It's beautiful. Me and Mrs. Travelon got married there. Is the weather still be nice yet next month? Yeah, it will. What hotel Rio Playa Blanca like? Rio Playa Blanca is nice, big family hotel. If you like entertainment, you're rocking and rolling. Look at that, look. How cool is that on a Sunday morning, following the Isle of Papagayo? Also very, very popular catamaran, that one. So don't forget, if you want to do boats, guys, they are booked up at least 3, 4, 5 days in advance at the moment. So you do need to book them before you come here. You can see how popular they are. You can see how popular the submarine was. It's August, it's peak season. You have to book in advance. And you can get on our website, excursionslanzarote.com, travelon.world, and you can book there. There, you can see in the distance is the Puerto Calero hotel. So that's a beautiful hotel. And that, I don't know, oh, that is the new Marina Hotel. I forget the name. Cordial Marina, I think it's called, or something like that. And that's a boutique hotel just there, look. So that's brand new. Can you book the taxi boat? Yeah, you can get taxi boat tickets on our website as well. So they're easy to do. And then you don't have to mess about getting money out for Digna, because she has to carry a big pocket full of change and stuff. So you can get your tickets. So we're off. There is the Hesperia, that's the Secrets Hotel there. 3 days in counting, fantastic. Is the sub operating all year round? Yeah, everything's operating all year round. Can you show us the glass bottom? Yeah, I will do if I don't lose any signal. So I think it's going to stop, so I will definitely show you. So there is the Secrets. And we're off, look, off on a boat on a Sunday morning. Join me. Now you can see in the sky, look, it looks misty, doesn't it? It looks like it's misty, but it's not. That's sand that's blown over. So we're in what's called a kalima, and that is sand that's blown over from the Sahara and the coast of Africa. But of course it brings the heat with it as well, and the sun is booming down. But it's so nice on here out at sea. You've got a lovely breeze. And here we go, look, show you the back end of here. There you can see a good view of Puerto Calero there. Stay in a villa by some tropical Playa Blanca. It's a nightmare trying to get a taxi. Yet taxis are a nightmare. I was talking to somebody about taxis the other day. If you followed my live or followed the channel, you know I don't like the yellow scooters. And they've dropped them in Puerto del Carmen and Costa de Guise because there's plenty of taxis there. And I wondered why they'd kept them in Playa Blanca. And that is literally because it is an absolute nightmare at the moment to get a taxi in Playa Blanca. So you might have to get on them little yellow scooters. That might be a quicker option. Morning, Dave. Been on the water taxi. Digna is brilliant. Yes, she is, Katie. Can you show us the glass bottom? Yes, Taylor, I will do shortly. Don't worry about that. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Sunday morning out on the ocean in Lanzarote. What's the weather like in November? November's usually great. If you make sure to like and follow this channel, every morning I do the weather so you can keep up to date. Sol Apartments, yes, Sol Apartments is Costa de Guise, lovely little place that. But look, you can see that it does look a little bit sort of overcast, but it's not. It's the sand that's in the air. And of course that's what's brought the heat as well. But there is Puerto Calero, absolutely stunning, look at that. Don't forget to add it on YouTube, yeah, exactly, get yourself on YouTube. So if you're watching this on TikTok and you want to catch up on it, I post it, I'm recording on two cameras. So I'm on this camera live and I'm on another camera and it's recording for YouTube. And I always upload it in 4K, so you'll be rocking and rolling. What's the temperature now? Don't know, let me check my watch. If I can, 1 second, let's have a look, see what the temperature is. I don't know how to get it on here, but I'd say it's about 27. There you go. You can see on there, look, if you can see it, 27 degrees at the moment. So it's not too bad, guys. It's not too bad. It is a heat wave, and there are red alerts in place, but I guess that's just to cover themselves, isn't it? But it's hot, basically. Right, I'll see if I can go down here and show you the glass bottom. I'll see if I can, look. Oh, we might lose signal, so I don't want to go too far down. But there's the glass bottom, look. Now you can't see any fish, but it does stop and throws food over, so you can have a little look at the fishies. And if they do that, I will go down there. It's summer, exactly, Gary. No different to any other summer at all. Let's go and have a look at the back of the boat. Digna's on the phone to her boyfriend. You on the phone to your boyfriend?
Yes, my millionaire.
You're millionaire. She wants a millionaire boyfriend, Digna. She's always wanted a millionaire boyfriend. And here we are, look, the noisy bit, look. Hope you can hear me. Been to the Canaries for winter and it's been mid-30s. Exactly. Right, let's get back upstairs. I might have to put you down for a second and nip to the loo. I'm definitely going to have to nip to the loo before we do Puerto del Carmen, I'll tell you that now. We get you somewhere with a nice view, look. Look at that, eh? What part of Lanzarote? Well, we've just left Puerto Calero there, look. And we're heading in the direction of Puerto del Carmen, which is there. So here, what we're passing here is Matcha. So you got the Matcha area there up the hill, and La Samada. Some beautiful properties up there. Very popular place to live, just up that hill. Very windy though, but there's some really nice big properties. And you can see Puerto del Carmen, look. We're literally really close, look. It's just literally over there. So you can walk from Puerto del Carmen, and I have done a video on the YouTube channel, and I will be doing another one. You can actually walk from the harbour of Puerto del Carmen there, all the way along that coastline. So it's not too far a walk, look, all the way along the coastline, and then you end up in Puerto Calero. So that is a great thing to do. And like I said, there's a video on the YouTube where you can walk over, I'll show you the walk, so you get to see the walk over to Puerto Calero, and then you can get the taxi boat, and the taxi boat will bring you back to Puerto del Carmen. Or if you're lazy and you can't be asked to walk, then you just get a return, don't you? But it is, in my opinion, a lot more fun to walk and then get the taxi boat back. That's my little top tip for the day. Look at the ocean today, guys. I mean, you know, usually with a Kalima it brings the wind and the sea's quite rough, but look at that, it's like a sheet of glass. It really is like a sheet of glass. Beautiful. Right, I'm going to plonk you down for just a second. I don't know where yet. I don't know where I'm going to plonk you down. We'll have a look downstairs, 1 second. Like I said, it only takes 20 minutes to get here. Not long at all. Super simple. Right, I'm going to plonk you here. You enjoy the views. I'm just going to nip to the loo. I was going to pop the plonk you there, look. There we go. Can't see anything there, can you? There you go, that's a little bit better. Let's get you sorted. I need to give you something to look at, don't I, while I pop in there. 1 second. See the views there. There, I'll be back in 2 seconds. go, we're back, look. Took us about an hour, to walk it. Why didn't Lanzarote get the pot? Why didn't what? ST6, no idea who you are, what you're on about. Let's have a look. Right, let's get back upstairs. Did you wash your hands? No. No, I didn't. Let's get back out the front. Quite nice at the front, isn't it? So what I do like the boating life. I tell you what, I could quite easily own a boat. I think when it's like this, look, when it's nice and flat, I don't like it when it's rocky. I don't like it at all when it's rocky. But here we go, look, so these guys, well, we're laughing here, aren't we? We're absolutely laughing here. Oh. I'm going to take a little seat here, look. Oh. So this is going to show you exactly where we're coming in, look. So there's Puerto del Carmen. I was going to take a seat. I'm actually not. I'm going to get up. There we go, I can take a seat there, look. So along here, look, you've got some beautiful houses. This is Los Mojones. This is where the rich live. So the rich live on that hill there, look. It's called Los Mojones. Actually, the drummer of Def Leppard owns one of them houses. I'm not sure which one, but it's one of them. Oh, Mrs. Jovelon says I'm a marinero. I'm definitely not a marinero. Where are you off to? Well, we're off to Puerto del Carmen. This is where we're on the taxi boat. So it's looking like this boat's either going to pull into Puerto del Carmen or it's going to stop here and feed the fish, and we might get to see the glass bottom. I'm not sure. Does a water taxi cater for people with walking aids? Only if you can get on the boat. Like I said, if you re-watch this video on YouTube, you'll see you have to get up a small ramp. It's only a small ramp, so as long as you can get up the small ramp, then you're fine. What is Gloria Azaro Club like? It's lovely, it's up the top. We're actually going to probably go around that area today, so you might get to see it, so stay tuned. I think the boat's either coming straight into the harbour or it might stop and feed. Yeah, Def Leppard drummer owns one of them houses. I don't know which one, but look at them, they're big. So it's looking like they're going to stop the boat here and do the feeding of the fish. I think it's doing something, so we might have to go down and have a little look. Yeah, I think it is. So it's going to stop here. We're going to see if we can see the fish. Digna's definitely gone, so she's doing something. Let me take you through here. Is the White House up there? What, do you mean the one in America? I don't think so. If anyone's going there, Derby O'Gill's is a good bar. Oh, I've never been there, Richie. Is it good? Right, Digna's out doing something. Where's Digna gone? Let's see if I can see some fish down here. Let's see, because it's stopped, look. I don't want to go too far in case I lose signal, but there we go, look, we can see some fish. So now they stop the boat, look, and they throw a bit of food over, and you should just about be able to see some fish down there. There's one. So I think somebody's just coming down, so I won't have to let them in. But Digna's feeding the fish from here. Sorry darling, you're right, you get down. Alright mate, no worries. You can probably see quite a few fish down here. Look how clear that water is. It's crystal clear there. And this is what they do, look, they stop the boat here. And then Digna, who's over here, look. We'll go and say hello to Digna. She's more entertaining than the fish. What are you doing, Digna? Feeding the fish?
I'm feeding the sharks.
Feeding the sharks?
And the mermaids.
Feeding the sharks and the mermaids?
Yeah.
Fabulous, look at that. So you can see the fish are eating, look, down there. No messing, look. Boom. Let's see if we can see any down the bottom. I A bit of stale bread, look, for the fish. They love a bit of stale bread. Been to Puerto Calero, sort of taking a boat over. You've got to do the taxi boat. It's so cool, look. Especially if you've got kids. Oh, here we go. Look, loads of fish down here, look. There you go. There's a few, isn't there? There we go. So, let's have a little look here. There's some fish here, look. There you go, you can see loads down there. Can you see all them? You can actually see more here than you can on the glass bottom. If they're hungry today, no messing about, are they? Are you going to visit hotels? Not today. Derby's is a fantastic bar. Great, fantastic. Derby's. Richie says Derby's is good. Karaoke on there. Richie, do you own it by any chance? You seem to be very enthusiastic on that, mate, or have you just had a really good experience?
Hello, guys.
If you own it, don't worry. Tell them what it's about. Not a problem. Do you get wild turtles there yet? You get to see turtles, you get to see dolphins out and about.
Yeah, and it has to be now because we're going in 1 minute.
I don't know what's going on now.
Come out here, you see better.
Oh, Digna, look, see how nice Digna is, look. She's brought this family out to see the fish out here. So they really do look after people here, look. There's a little family on board. There's only 3 people on today, because you'll see how many people are waiting when we turn up at Puerto Calero. But she's showing the little girl, look, that she's feeding the fish that side. There you go, not a care in the world. What a lovely life. And if you were a Def Leppard drummer back in the day, then you could live up there somewhere. Any sharks? I don't think so. So what we're going to do, let's just spin you around here 1 second. Flip camera. Whew, my glasses are crooked, look. You can see I'm a bit sweaty, look. So we're heading in now to Puerto Calero, to the harbour. So you'll see more people. You see the sweat, look? I've got my water. What a plonker. I'm staying hydrated. But what we do, we go into Puerto Calero harbour here, look. And then I'm going to walk around and show you. But this boat, honestly, really, as a salesperson, I should be telling you, book the catamarans, because they're 70 odd euros. But I know if you've got smaller kids, that's a lot of money to go on. And if you just want to do a boat trip, see the glass bottom, feed the fish, 16 euros return. I think it's 9 euros return for kids. I mean, it's ideal. You just come down, get the boat over there, get the boat back. It's like 40 minutes out on the boat. You can get a drink and some snacks for the kids. The only downfall is you can't go swimming and stuff like that. But if you're not into that, that's perfect. So the taxi boat is just, for me, ideal to save yourself a little bit of wedge. And again, if you want to do a boat trip and you've got kids with you, little kids, like up to sort of 8, well, no, maybe 6 or 7, that might get a little bit bored for 4 hours out on the catamaran, then just come on this. And there is another one that I'm going to show you here in the harbour as well, which is a mini cruise. So I'm going to show you that. But we are coming in now, look, to Puerto Calero. Let me just swing you around here. Oh, so we're coming into Puerto Calero now. There it is behind me, look. Captain's giving us a toot. And we're here, look. So you'll see now, I'm going to turn the camera around, Puerto Calero, and you've got the yellow boat there. That does a mini cruise as well. It's a little bit more expensive than this, but that takes you out for like, I think, an hour and a half on that yellow boat. And that's another one for the kids, which is ideal. Because kids are kids, aren't they? Let's face it. You know, you could spend a fortune on a big luxury catamaran, a beautiful day out for 4 hours, and they'd probably have just about as much fun on them. And I'm a really crap salesman, ain't I? Because I should be pushing you to buy the big ones. But that's not what I'm about. I'm about making your holiday a little bit better and enjoying yourself while you're here. And if you can save some money while you're here, then save some money, you know? I'd rather you be happy and in your comfort zone than spunking loads of money and, you know, going back thinking, oh God, we spent a lot, didn't we? And don't forget, we have a discount code for everything, TTK. You've joined me on the TikTok live. You visit our websites, excursionslanzarote.com, travelon.world, and you can save yourself even more money. And there's not many people booking this taxi boat by the looks of it, but like I said, it's hot, so maybe people are like just around the pools today, or it's Sunday as well, so a lot of people will be at the market. Where are you going, Michael? I don't know. I've arrived in the harbour, look. Now I did say you could walk, look, from here to Puerto Calero, and you just start there at the red building, and you walk all the way along there, all the way along them beautiful houses, and it's a fabulous walk. Like Mrs. Travelon said, it takes about an hour to get there, and then you can get a taxi boat back. Perfect. You maybe don't want to do that with kids. We certainly don't want to do that with my kids because they do nothing but bloody moan. Jack's not too bad, but Alfie, God, tell him to walk out of his bedroom and he moans. The only place he walks is from his bed to the fridge and then back to play on PlayStation. Little shit. Who swore? Who swore on here? Get them blocked, Mark. Get them blocked. Right. Always go and see Dave. How old are your kids? Alfie is... Jack's 16 this year, and Alfie's... how old's Alfie? I don't know, 2000. See, I don't even know the age of my kids. Mrs. Travelon's going to go mad. Jack's 16, I think Alfie's 10 or 11 this year. Alfie's birthday soon in September. He is. Alfie is a little bleep. 11th of September. 11 in September. He's 11 in September. There you go. Dave, you still planning to go forward to Ventura anytime soon? Yes, I am, Paul. It's just life has caught up with me. Oh, Digna's calling. Oh no, we're not in yet. But there's something going on here. Look, what's going on here? Look, there's something flapping around in the water. We could have some live action here. Or is that somebody just throwing food over? At least you know when his birthday is. I do, Lauren. I don't know my own age. People ask me how old I am, and I'm like, I have no idea. I've lost count. So there's some people throwing food over there, look, and they look like bloody big fish there. A couple of restaurants here to talk about. This restaurant here does all like fresh fish, lobster. It's called, I think, Cofradia. So it's called Cofradia, and that's a massive fish restaurant, and I'll show you that in a second as well. And then this restaurant here on the corner is great for a drink. I'm not sure if they do food in that one. Maybe they just do drinks there. We'll have a look in a minute. But there's a few people over there waiting for the taxi boat, look. And I don't know what we're waiting for. I think maybe we're waiting for these people to move their boats, I don't know. Let's go and have a look. What's going on? What's going on? So what else we got here? Look, I'll show you this yellow boat as well. This is one of the ones that does the mini cruise, and this one also does the sunset cruise as well. However, it's not a cruise, so you've got two sunsets. You've got the catamaran, which is more relaxing. You get better food on the catamaran, but they both go out at sunset. So this one is the yellow boat. It's obviously a lot faster. It does the sunset and it does the Lobos excursion as well. So it's a different type of experience. Yes, you're going to see sunset, yet you're going to go out looking for dolphins, and it will find the dolphins a little bit better than the others because it moves faster. So if they see dolphins like in the distance, this boat will zip up to them really, really quick. Oh, I'm getting off here. I'm thinking we're pulling in there when we're actually pulling in here. So I was wondering what was going on. So
Remember the last one from here is 4:30, okay?
there you go, 4:30. Digna!
Hola, amigo!
Thank you. So what time's in there? 12 o'clock, no?
Pardon?
I'll add 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock is the next one, yes.
I'm coming back at 12.
Okay, see you later.
Say goodbye to everybody.
Adios, everybody. I'm waiting for you here on the boat, okay?
The number one, the best person in Lanzarote. She's.
Adios, amigo.
I'll see you at 12.
See you.
Bye.
See you at 12.
Bye,
Have
bye,
a good
bye.
time, okay?
I will. I'm just walking. See you later.
Very good.
There, Digna. She's a legend. If you get the taxi boat and you're on this live, you've got to say that you saw her on the live. You've got to say, I saw you on live. I saw you on Travelon's YouTube. Sunset dolphin trip is awesome. Yes, it is, and it's on this boat here. So this is the sunset boat. Like I said, you've got a catamaran that is a little bit more chilled, and then you've got this one, which is super fast. So it's a different type of boat. This one you're going to be sat down, but you're going to see the sunset. There's not much walking around on this one, so it's not a relaxing one, but it's a super boat look, and it's mega fast as well. And this one will take you out on the sunset. You'll get to see the sunset. It also goes to Lobos as well, and it also does a mini cruise, which is another great way if you've got kids and just want to do a quick boat trip. So these guys are going the other direction. They're going over to Puerto Calero, and I'm surprised it's not that busy, to be honest. Maybe the heat, maybe because it's Sunday, but I'm surprised it's not that busy, because it's such a cool thing to do, the taxi boat. It's just a great thing to do during the day, really cheap. It's perfect. How much is that, Dave? Which one? The sunset one is about 48 euros for adults, and usually half price for kids. The taxi boat is 16 return and 8 euros for kids. So what we got down here? Well, this is the harbour, and the reason one of the big catamarans is in Puerto Calero, it usually goes from here, is because the fair's in town. I showed you last week, but I'll show you again today. So down here you've got the jet ski office. Now we sell all the jet skis as well on our website, excursionslanzarote.com, travelon.world, link in bio. And if you book them, if you book 40 minutes, 60 minutes or 120 minutes, you'll come down here and they'll kit you up with everything, and then you'll be off. Morning. Then you've got the catamaran one as well. So we sell all of these. We work very closely with this company here, and we do all the catamaran cruise. So make sure to go on our website and book it, because I ain't giving them promotion. Just lost YouTube a minute then, I don't know what happened, but we should be back on now. So if you're watching on YouTube, I do apologise if we had a little outage then, but we're back. If you're on TikTok, obviously you're live. So this is a petrol station, not that you're interested in the petrol station. But don't come in there for snacks or drinks, because it's mega dollars. So I'm going to show you this side, look. So there's a yellow boat, there's a taxi boat that we've just been on. Last call for the taxi boat. And this is a lovely bar that serves drinks, coffees, that sort of thing. Very popular, look. And I wonder why, eh? Because you can get yourself a drink. You can have a look over there. Will you show us market day? Yeah, one Sunday I'll go to the market, eh? We'll do a live from there. That's a good idea, actually. Maybe we'll do that next Sunday. Live from the market, and I'll get there nice and early and we can watch people setting up. So there you go, taxi boat's off. Taxi boat's off in the other direction. That's what we've just been on. And that's now going from Puerto del Carmen to Puerto Calero. I'm going to get back on that at 12. And then let me show you the cofradía. Is it called cofradía? It's called something. And this is a fish restaurant here. You can get fresh lobster. Beautiful restaurant here. And I'll show you this. We'll walk through. Beautiful place. One of you. Here you can get food. So you can come down here, look. Sit here, admire the views, look over Puerto del Carmen. The locals are having a beer already, look. And it's a beautiful place. It's meat and fish. Them are your options. Hang on. Look at that. And you got like fresh mussels and stuff like that in here. And that is literally right in the harbour, so you can't get fresher than that, can you, seafood wise? I don't think I could do the lobster thing though. I don't think I could pick a lobster and eat it. I don't know about you lot, I'd love to pick one and just let it go. Oh, sorry if you missed this bit. I'll tell you what you've missed. A little walk up to have a look at the Bellevue apartments, and then we just had a little walk up the back streets of Puerto del Carmen just to show a couple of the bars and restaurants up in that way. But unfortunately the camera died and needed a little bit of charge. So you haven't missed much, so don't worry if you're catching up on YouTube. And we did meet a lovely Scottish family as well. So unfortunately I wasn't filming them, but I'll see if I can pull the video off TikTok and put it on or something like that. We'll see what we can do, eh? So let's head through the old town. Remember, I'm getting the taxi boat back in an hour, so I ain't walking too far, but I am walking. Just subscribe to your YouTube. Thank you, Angela, appreciate it. If anybody else can do that for me, I'd really appreciate going over and following and subscribing to the YouTube. I'm trying to get 10,000 on there. I'm nearly there, nearly on 8,000. Or am I on more than 8,000? No, I think I'm on 8. I don't know what I'm on, but I'd like to get to 10,000 by the end of this month, if possible. So if you could all do that, I really do appreciate it. I don't come on the lives and beg you for gifts and stuff like that and say, send me gifts, send me hearts, send me this nonsense. I do this because, well, first of all, I live and promote Lanzarote, so I want you all to come to the island. We run a website called excursionslanzarote.com and travelon.world, and we sell excursions, so I'd love you all to book an excursion with us. And that's it really. And if you follow my YouTube, that's what I do, because I can't stand these ones that are on live begging for gifts and stuff like that. I think it's terrible. Sassy's there, gastro pub. I've got to drop some t-shirts there later that Mrs. Travelon's made. Little supermarket, and then you've got Mulligan's in the old town, look. That's an Irish bar. So we're heading right down here. So this is the old town. It's really nice. It's really sort of traditional. And this is what I said in the video at Lani's Sweets, because we were saying that Lani's is like really modernising Puerto del Carmen, and some people get a bit arsey with it and say, well, it should be traditional. And I'm like, well, Puerto del Carmen, the new town strip, was never traditional in the first place. It's literally just built, whereas this is traditional. Look, you can see, look at the wires and stuff. This is the old town, so this is the traditional. Now, if you built somewhere really modern here, yeah, I think it would really spoil it. But down on the main strip, it needs modernising 100%, because it's never been traditional in the first place. It was built. Here you've got a tobacco shop there, get your cigarettes and exchange your money, they're quite good. And you've got bodega, that'll do a massive carvery today. We'll come back down there and we'll have a look. This place busy on the corner, look, for breakfast, Da Vinci. I've shown you these places before, haven't I? But there is a lot. So what we'll do, should we walk up the Biosphere, up that way? There's quite a few people getting breakfast there. And then in here, look, you've got the little square which is open. You've got the Dog and Duck, that's just opened. That's a family bar. You've got the In Place, you've got the Place of India, and you've got Cangreca Roca there, look. That's like a seafood restaurant, which means the red crab in English. Hello mate, you alright? Of course you can, yeah. I'm a bit sweaty. Go on, get in. Yeah, legend. Nice. Say hello to everyone. You're on live.
Hello.
What's your name?
Adam.
Adam. Not where from?
Sunderland.
Sunderland. Brilliant. Have a lovely day. All right. See you later. Hey mate, you all right? You getting the drinks in already?
Soft drinks.
All right. Perfect. Have a lovely day. All right. See you later. There you go. All the way from Sunderland. Oh, bloody hell. So you got a little Italian restaurant there, look. They're getting ready for the day as well. And then up here, you've got La Cascada, which is a great restaurant for steak. Very sort of really popular restaurant with the locals, this place. And it's called La Cascada, look. And it's just been refurbed actually. But again, look at the traditional buildings, look. So this is what I mean by the new town of Puerto del Carmen has never been traditional. This place, whilst it's been modernised, look, it's still kept that sort of traditional look about it. You know what I mean? And that's the new town. That's the old town. Whereas the new town, I think, needs to be modernised. That's just my opinion. Look at this. Oh, if you're a meat lover, look. Fabulous. Look. Got all the steak. Beautiful in there, really nice. And here's all the meat, look. That's a lot of meat, isn't it? Bloody hell, look at that. That's loads of meat in there, isn't there? And then next door, look, you've got the traditional bodega, which is the other side of the restaurant, and that's well traditional. So they do keep the old town in the manner it's accustomed to. They don't modernise that too much. Where have we not walked? Let me have a think. Based on the old lives, where have we not walked? We've been through that centre there, and in there you've got the fantastic Irish bar, the Irish Rover, loads of entertainment there on the evening. Up that way you've got the Flora, the Isla El Mar, and some hotels like that, and you've got some bars and restaurants just at the top. And then down in this area here, let's take you down here. I've never took you down here before. There's some more little bars and restaurants down this side as well. We're going to some the Vue restaurant up there, that's really nice. Did you go to Backer Player Club? No, not yet. I am going to though. So down here you have got some places, and I'll show you. I'll show you what you've got. Because again, unless you come down this side, you're going to miss these places. So let's have a look. Where are we? So yeah, round here, look. This is the back of La Cascada, and apparently this place is meant to be amazing for steak as well. Loads of people rave about this. Lots of cats ahead. There are lots of cats down here. Getting up near Los Fragos. Not sure where that is. So here's a little back street adventure. Travel on back streets of the old town Puerto del Carmen. But again, if I don't show you, you don't know, do you? Do you know Julie and Paul from the Midlands? They own the owners of air conditioning company. No, I don't. Sorry, Vic. Let's have a look. Right, this is the place, Lomo Alto. This is meant to be super popular for steak. Really popular. Let's have a look. So, how much is a steak? Meat, mixed grill for two, $38.50. 450 gram, $25.80. I'd be going for that. So $25.80 for a 450 gram steak. Is that good? And that's meant to be good. Sunday closed, so they're closed on Sundays, it says. But again, lovely views down here, and you can see all the water sports are out as well. Loads of things going on, isn't there? Let's have a look. God, there's loads going on down here, guys. Let's take you further down. We'll go and have a little look at the water sports and see what's going on. Talking of water sports, I need to check something as well. Right, so this little road down here will lead you down to another little restaurant just here, look, on the corner. Restaurant Française, French restaurant. That's the first French restaurant I've seen in Lanzarote, to be honest. Never seen a French restaurant before. And then we're going to head down here, look. Let's have a little butcher's. So, have a little look on here. Here we go. Make sure. 1 second. One second, guys, sorry, I'm just trying to sort this camera out. 1 second. I'm going mad here. I'm trying to use two hands at once. 1 minute. I'm back in 1 second. You've got some beautiful views to look at anyway, haven't you? Let me put that down there a minute. Yeah. Right, here we go, I'm back. Just had to send a ticket to somebody who's booked the bloody water sports today. Things we do, the things we do. Right, let's have a look here. That's perfect, that's put my mind at rest. Right, so loads going on down here. The hustle and bustle of Puerto del Carmen Old Town with the water sports and the diving and stuff down here. We've had a look before, but I want to stay close to the harbour because I'm getting that 12 o'clock bus back, and water bus back. So these are all diving. Look, they're getting ready for the day on the old diving. Yeah, good morning. Morning. How are you? I'm working. And you, are you working or are you enjoying?
We work on diving, but today it's off.
Fantastic. Enjoy. Thank you. See you later. Bye. Divers. Look how many bloody divers they are. Look. This is divers' paradise. I don't think I could do this. I tried it once and I bloody hated it. Me and Mrs. Travelon went to Egypt and we did the paddy course, and I tell you what, it was bloody horrible. It was freezing cold and I got a nosebleed under the water. I didn't like my ears popping. It's certainly not for me, but it seems to be a very popular thing to do. And one thing I've just noticed, a lot of these divers are smoking. Not that I'm against smoking, but you'd think you'd need a good old lung capacity to be diving, wouldn't you? I don't know, maybe that's just me. The water sports are kicking off today, look. See, I usually come down at this bit a little bit later, don't I? But today, yes, see, Mrs. Travelon said I moaned a lot during that diving. I hated it, it was rubbish. Not a diver. I'd rather just get a snorkel mask on and just sort of let myself float. I can't be dealing with all that equipment on my back, flippers. But look how busy this restaurant is down here, look. I'm Potter's daughter. Hello, Mrs. Potter's daughter. How are you? Yes, look, so all the kids are jumping in and out the water here. Very busy. This is a great thing to do. I'll show you in a minute. Lovely restaurant here, look, traditional. Beautiful restaurant. And it's busy down here. Let's see if Simon's around. So look, loads of stuff going on here, look. And you can jump off here. Go on, get in there, let me see it. There you go, look, these are going in. Bloody hell. It's a bit of fun, isn't it?
You're jumping in yourself?
Am I? Like, no, I ain't. Go on, he's getting in. Go on, get in there. So that's a cool thing to do. Look, even the dog's jumping in. Look. There you go, even the dog's cooling down. And then this is Playa Chica here, look. This is super busy around here. This is where divers usually are. Yeah, this is the diving place. Somebody's just screaming down there. I don't know what he's doing. Coming up the wrong way. But it's busy down here, look. And this is Playa Chica. This is a very busy beach. But it is beautiful down here. And it's a great place for snorkeling as well. If you want to get a snorkel mask on, then here is one of the best places for snorkeling. And it's where we do all the water sports as well. So the water sports are all down here, look. And this is where you get them. I'll see if I can introduce you to the legend. This is another Lanzarote legend, Simon. How are you, mate?
A bit bloody hot.
It's a bit hot, isn't it? Now, this guy's got the best job in the world, because what he does is gets you all ready for your water sports, don't you?
Yeah.
It's all right, you're only live to about 700 people.
Oh, that's all right, mate, yeah.
He's a legend, another
not
legend.
too bad, is it?
How many years have you worked here, Si? Long time, no?
This one, 12 now.
12 years.
12 maybe.
And is it busy down here?
Yeah.
It's rammed, isn't it?
Mental, yeah.
So Simon
All
does.
good though.
Simon does all the water sports and gets to put all the life jackets on and keep everyone in order,
In order,
which is
that's
possibly the hardest job in the world, no?
it. Yeah, it's me who needs keeping in order.
I'll see you soon, all right? It's all right, mate. So there you go. That is the Paracraft water sports. You've got jet skis, you've got parasailing, you've got literally everything here. and all of it's available on our website. So you visit our website, travelon.world, excursionslanzarote.com. You can book your jet skis for 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 60 minutes, 120 minutes. You can book your parasailing, so you can go and get on the back of the boat and it'll take you up. You've got banana boats, you've got all sorts, you've got packs. And if you use the code TTK, you get yourself a cheeky little discount. Can't say fairer than that, can I? This is like a live sales channel today, isn't it? We've seen so many excursions today. It's like a live sales channel, but that's what it's about. Like I said, I don't ask for gifts or hearts or anything like that. I just ask you to book an excursion with us, and we'll sort you out with the best prices, and we'll get you everything. If you pass any public toilets, can you show us? There ain't none, Leslie. That's why I have to stop now and again and have a wee in random places. The public toilets in Lanzarote are bloody rubbish. You have to stop in a bar or restaurant. So let's see what else we can see around here, and then we'll head off. So you've got a little entrance there, you can get through the steps, or you can just jump yourself in like these guys. And I would say that it's proper fun, look, just jumping off, look. Go on, he's gonna do it, look. See you later, have a good day, all right? Fabulous. And then these are the water sports. Look, they're organising all the boat with the sports. And if you don't want to do that, you can just sit and chill out in this beautiful restaurant. Loads to see and do, eh? Beautiful. Right, it's 11:15. We've got 45 minutes till we get the bus back. I stayed in Costa Vulcan near there. Yeah, it's lovely. What's the temperature? Let's have a look at the temperature right now. I'll tell you. 27 still. Oh no, sorry. Well, 27. Yeah, it says 27. So it might not have updated, but it feels a little bit more than 27. I'd say it's in the 30s for sure. It's not 27. I'm absolutely lying because my watch is saying 27. Let me have a look on my phone and I'll tell you. This is the back of Playa Chica, by the way. This is a lovely place as well. Let me have a look on my phone, I'll tell you exactly. 28? No, it says 28. Feels a lot hotter than that. Maybe because of the Kalima, maybe because there's no breeze. But there's the back of Playa Chica. It's one of the best beaches in Puerto Calero, this by far. It really is a lovely beach. Not that I'm a beach person, as you know if you've been following me. I bloody hate the sand. But I'm quite happy down here because you can do a lot of snorkeling. So I'd spend most of the time in the sea doing a bit of snorkeling. Certainly not diving. But that's where the divers go in, because along them rocks you can see some amazing things. The showers here as well, lifeguards, but no public toilets. So I suppose you have to wee in the sea, don't you? Which isn't a nice thought. Buenos días, todo bien. And you've got safari diving down here as well, so you've got a very old established diving company down here also. Now we do diving on the website, and we use one called Atlantis. They're actually based in Costa de Guise, but they will come and pick you up from Puerto Calero, and they'll come down here and dive. They'll dive in Costa de Guise, and they'll also come to Playa Blanca and do some dive spots there. So when you book with them, it covers the whole island, and that's why we use them, because they cover everything. They're not just in one place. Let's go up this way, see what's going on. God, we've had a little bit of a mission today, haven't we? Your Sunday morning, I'm going to go this way. I don't even know what this way is. Let's have a look. There's a few houses here that you can rent. But it looks like there's a lovely walkway here. Let's see where this leads us. It's looking lovely. Let's have a little nose. Oh wow. There you go. I've just took you to the beach by the Farallones. See, we're finding new places. I didn't even know this place existed. So this is going to bring us to the Plus Farallones, which I have asked the manager to have a look around. No, it's the Farallones Hotel. I have asked the manager to have a look around, but he hasn't got back to me, so I am going to sneak in there next week. So this is at the back of the Farallones 5-star hotel, which I did a full video on, And in that video, I said, I wonder if this is a private beach and the only access is via the hotel. So it's not a private beach, and there is access to this beach, not via the hotel. So there you go. But you can get right onto this beach from the 5-star Farallones, which is lovely. Look, and look at that place. I mean, that is, if you've seen the video, like I said, it's on my YouTube. It is fabulous. It's a 5-star hotel. It is absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to walk up there and have a little look. But you can get there. I don't think there's a walkway around to get out there. Let me, last thing I want to do is get sand all over me. Otherwise I'll never bloody get it off me. It'll haunt me for weeks if I get sand on me. I don't think I'm going to go that way. I think I'm going to go back this way. But I'm going to take you to the Farallones, and then we've got 35 minutes to get back to get the taxi boat. So there you go. There's a new thing that I have never ever seen, and that is this walkway. I didn't know this existed. And it looks like the Farallones are building something here as well. Could be an apartment, could be something. There's another private beach a bit further on, is there? Well, I ain't walking on the sand. Yes, I can see it, look, just over there. Wow, there's loads down here. I quite like this area for beaches. Got the crabs on the rocks there. I don't know if you can see the crab. I think it's been eaten. But you could actually come down here, look, and hide in them little cave areas, if you would, if you wanted to. Might be a bit sharp down there. But I reckon I could do a beach day down here, Mrs. Travelon. I think I could be quite content down here. The kids could do the water sports, and I could sort of chill out there. It's not too sandy. Of course it's sandy, but you're right next to the sea, aren't you? And it's really good for snorkeling. So I could be quite happy in there, I reckon. I reckon we need to do a video, a beach video. Maybe not in this heat, maybe when it cools down a bit, and we'll do a why I hate sand video. And it'll just be like one of them moaning videos of me moaning about the sand, but I'm on the beach and Mrs. Travelon telling me to shut up because she's trying to relax. I can't lie down for more than 2 minutes, me. I cannot do it. I don't know how you guys do it when you come on holiday and you just sit there. It's mainly the females, I must admit. I know there's a few blokes that like to do it as well, but you females definitely love to just lie there and do absolutely nothing. I can't do it. I have to be doing something. I have to be keeping busy. There you go, look. Somebody else is, oh, Marie's there. She says she can't sit for 2 minutes. I get really bored. Hope you're well. Hi, Rhodes lad, how are you? So Rhodes lad showed me around the Secrets Hotel, and again there's a video on there. Is it hot, Charlotte? Is it hot is the question. Let me just show you. Do I look hot, Charlotte? Do I look hot? It is hot, very hot indeed. Well, I'm staying hydrated. So we're up the back streets now. I'm going to show you the Farallones. Bloody hell, look at the sweat. I'll be losing some weight today. I couldn't let you down today. Somebody messaged me and said, are you going live really in the heat? Of course I am. Of course I am. Need to show you lot back home that it is hot, but it's a normal summer. This is what happens when you come on holiday. I remember back in 2003 when I worked in Greece, it was stifling hot, 40 degrees, and I was working as well. God, and I was hungover. I was full of Jack Daniels. And now that was hot. But I survived, didn't I? So it is a normal summer. So we're coming up to the Farallones 5-star. I'll take you for a little walk around there. I'm just looking at the time. See how long it takes me to walk back there. So what we'll do is we'll come up the Farallones, and then we'll go down, back down to the harbour area, and that should get us back for the 12 o'clock taxi boat. Have you done La Branda Playa Dorada? Not yet. It's not far from here, it's just here. Where are you? I'm in Puerto Calero, Lanzarote today. Enjoying the live, can't wait to be back there. Thank you very much, John Boy. Heading over in September. Will the weather be warm? Yes, I would say so. Right, let's go. Let's flip you around. Let's see my ugly mug. Let's see some good things. So, 5-star Farallones here. Like I said, I've done a full video on my YouTube there, taking you around there. And again, we've just seen the beach that I thought maybe could be a private beach, but it's not. You can access that, so all available. Electric car coming right up behind me. They're so quiet, aren't they, these electric cars? You can't hear them. Yeah, that's right, Mark. Scotsman in Tenerife, Kevin. He's been over there. I met Kevin here. He's got a great channel. And he was talking about Cavos, wasn't he? And he was saying that that's where I used to work, Cavos. It's changed, as in it's a lot less busy and crazier than it was. But some of the places were still there. There's the 5-star Farallones, which is a fabulous place. I tell you what, super posh in there. And then you've got the Plus Farallones, which has just opened, which I don't really want to walk in with this big camera, but I am going to sneak in. So let's just take you through here, look. Because the beauty of me starting this live a little bit later today is there's more people around, because usually I'm in this area early doors. But there's quite a few people getting breakfast at Finnegan's Wake there. They do all your breakfast and stuff. And then in this square, you've got loads of little places to enjoy. You've got Shahia Indian restaurant, so another Indian restaurant. Loads of Indian restaurants in Lanzarote. Spoiled up for choice with the Indian restaurants. But it's lovely here, look. Jimmy's Snack Bar and Tapas. I love all the little garden areas that they've built here. You've got a lovely La Gondola, ice creams, cakes, pastries, all that sort of stuff. Morning, mate, you alright? So you can get that. And they do homemade cottage pie, look, whoa, jacket potatoes. I'm getting a bit hungry now. And then Burger King up here, look, should we go for a Burger King? Oh no, I think it's closed. The chairs are out. I was going to say I'll walk you through Burger King. I would say that Burger King's quite good actually, not like the one in Playa Blanca because it's rubbish. Don't forget the taxi boat. I know, Andy, I'm keeping an eye on the time. I got 30 minutes, mate. This is a little cafe here, look. I'll walk through it. Lovely little place, look. Buenos dias. Here you can get coffee, cake, sandwiches. Hola, buena. Baguettes. And this is where the police hang out. So if you want to find the police, they're usually in there having a coffee, especially in the mornings. That's their morning meet-up place. The Guardia Civil, they're always in there. Supermarket here as well. You buy a massive, if you want a massive pumpkin, look. Don't know who would buy that. Very strange young lad with some lipstick on just came up behind me then. And then down here obviously brings you in to the New Town Strip, which you all know. You've got the Great Asia, you've got the Fun Groovy shop. And we're going to have I was going to say we'll go and have a look at the Plus Farallones, but I don't think we will. So let's head back to let's head back to the old town, I think. What time is it? Someone's beeping me. What time is it? Nearly past. I'm definitely not going to go up that hill there. Let's show you a little bit around here. What we'll do is we'll come down. We will show you the front of the Plus Farallones, sod it. And then we'll walk back to the old town and get the 12 o'clock boat back to Puerto Calero. There's Burger King, look, it's not open yet. And then on the other side you've got some quite new places, look. You've got the Great Asia, you've got the Fun Groovy. Is that the bus stop for trips? Yes, it is. If when we send you a ticket it says the Burger King bus stop, then That is the bus stop there, just opposite Burger King, because the traffic is one way. In fact, there's one of them pharmacy things up there. Can you see the pharmacy? That should in a minute tell us what the temperature is and see if it matches what I say on my watch. It's flashing at the moment. It usually does. Is it gonna? I bet you it's not. We'll just stand here for half an hour. No, it's not one of them that tells you the temperature. Usually they show the temperature. Not today though. Or it's definitely not one of them. Sorry mate. Fun groovy there. I showed you that yesterday on the video in Playa Blanca. Mercadona, great supermarket. If you want to save yourself some money, get yourself to Mercadona for your big shop. If you're self-catering, you'll save yourself loads. And that's the new Soco shopping centre as well. So that's a lovely shopping centre. That was us in the blue Yaris beeping. Fantastic! I thought it was beeping me. Watching me in the blue Yaris, I love it. Fabulous. Hope you have a good holiday. Drive carefully. Stop scaring people in the street. You used to go fishing just behind you, did you? What about Matagorda next week? Maybe, Martina, but didn't we have an idea for a video next week? What was it? Somebody said go to the market. I think I'm going to go to the market. Here's the Plus Farionis sweets, look. So this is brand spanking new. I'm not going to go too far in. I don't know where reception is now, but I will take you in the door just to have a look. And unfortunately, that's about all I can do, I think. So it's a lovely reception though. Lovely chairs, lovely little bar area. All the staff are dressed in white. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to come and sneak past here, ain't I? Oh, do you know, I'm tempted just to walk in, but look. You can see the staff there. You can see the staff there. I've got to come in the morning. I'm going to definitely have this video up next week because I want to see it properly. Morning, you alright? Right, let's get back. Let's get back to that taxi boat and head back to Puerto Calero. What an adventure today. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's not over yet, by the way. Bloody hell, we've still got loads to do. But I do hope you've enjoyed it today. It's been a little bit different, hasn't it? Because I felt like it was getting a little bit boring last week because we were doing the same thing, walking down the street. So this has just been a little bit different, hasn't it? Are you near Puerto del Carmen? I'm in Puerto del Carmen. Where is this? It's down by the Farionis. You can get a little view there, look, of the Plus Farionis, look, just down there. You can see the pool and that. But rather than stick the camera over the wall, I am definitely going to sneak in there. Because I did ask the manager, I was nice, and I did ask, and I did email, and WhatsApp, and no reply. So I'm sneaking in. Or I'll book a night there, one of the two. See, that's what I do. I try and sneak in, and if they don't let me in, or for any reason, I'll just book a night there. And that's it, isn't it? But the difference between me sneaking in and booking a night is when I sneak in there, I try and show the best of the hotel, and I'm always very positive because for me, I want you to come to Lanzarote. So I'm not going to go into a hotel and say, this is horrible, this is horrible, this is horrible. That's not what I'm about. And that's with restaurants as well. I would never put a video on saying that a restaurant is bad, poor, or anything like that, because I don't think it's my place to do that. If I ever went to one and did a video and it was horrible, I just wouldn't put it on the channel. So I'd never go to a hotel and say it's crap either. I always show the positives and sort of point out the negatives in a more positive way. But if they don't let me in for any reason, then I'll just book a room. And then I can give a real review, can't I? Because I'm showing you the real side of it. But I wouldn't do it anyway, but that's the difference. But I will also not show you the negative side, but point out some of the things that may be problematic, like the reserving sunbeds, and like when I went to Tenerife and we went to the Gara hotel and I said the food wasn't that good. You know, it's all right. It wasn't vile, but it could have been done with it could have been done more selection, and it was also right by Veronica's, so that was the negative side of it. So that's like an honest thing, you know, it's right by Veronica's and the food wasn't the best, but it wasn't terrible. Have you been to Flamingo Beach? Yeah, I've done a video on my YouTube of Flamingo Beach. 2 lovely lads showed me around. Again, I forget the names, but they showed me around their room at Flamingo Beach. Lovely hotel, very busy in the summer. Again, one of them places where you have to reserve your sunbeds and get your towels down. But it's perfectly located to play a flamingo. Beautiful beach, so you should have a nice time there. Do your sons speak Spanish? Yes, they do. They speak fluent Spanish. They were born here. They went to Spanish nursery and Spanish school, so they speak fluent Spanish. Have you stayed in Parque Tropical? No, I can't get in Parque Tropical. I'd love to go and see Parque Tropical, but the problem with that is the receptionist on there, really old guy, and he's like worked there for so long, and he knows every person that's stopping in there. So the minute I even try and walk in, he's like, you're not stopping here. Whereas the big hotels, they don't know who's coming and going, do they? So there's loads of people heading down this direction, look. So I'm just taking us down so we're a bit nearer to the boat to get back. I don't want to miss it, do I? I stopped at THB Flora a few weeks ago and loved it. I did a full video on THB Flora again on the YouTube channel. So if you are joining me on TikTok, this is actually being recorded on YouTube as well. So the catch-up will be on YouTube, and that'll go up on YouTube later today, and you'll be able to catch up on everything that we've been to today and have a good old look at that. Don't miss it because I'm not picking you up, Mrs. Travelon says, don't worry. I won't miss it. Look, what time is it? I've got 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We've got plenty of time, I think. So here we are, back down at Playa Chica, look. Still very busy, still lots of divers. Oh. Lifeguards are still there, look. But they have an easy job down here, don't they, the lifeguards? Not many people there. It's not like the sea's rough or anything. It's super calm, but loads of people, look. I do love this beach. It's probably one of my favourite beaches, to be honest, in Lanzarote. It's gorgeous, look. Beautiful place. Oh, and I've just spotted public toilets. There you go. There is public toilets here. I didn't know that. So this is great. There's public toilets right on Playa Chica as well. So there you go. That's really handy to know. I think they're part of the restaurant. So, I mean, that door was open. I wonder if they're open all the time or whether you have to get a key from the restaurant. Sometimes, if the restaurant or something owns the toilets, you have to ask for the key. So maybe somebody's left the door open, but if not, there are public toilets. And look how many jet skis there are down here, look. So they take you out on that little boat, and then you get on the jet skis and they take you out. Such a massive operation down there. So this is your place for water sports for sure, and diving. Definitely a water sports place here, isn't it? And like I said, on the website, you've got a full section for water sports. Everything you could possibly imagine. Diving, snorkeling, jet skis, parasailing, literally everything. And if you use the code TTK, you get yourself a cheeky little discount, don't you? As I said before. Right, what time is it? We got plenty of time. Mrs. Travelon's panicking. Any sharks in the water? I don't know. Don't know. I would say so, but not big ones. I know when we've been out on boats and stuff, we've seen hammerhead sharks and things. And I know some of the fishermen catch hammerheads. But some people down there snorkeling, look. And we're going to walk along this way and show you some fabulous views now. and we'll see the restaurants in the old town. Are you taking us on the water taxi? Well, if you were here in the morning, you'd have come with me on the water taxi because I got it from Puerto Calero and we came here on the water taxi. As long as the batteries on the phone last, then you'll be coming on the water taxi with me on the way back. I'm not sure if they're going to last though. They usually do me for about 2 hours, so we could be lucky. We could be lucky. But with the heat, it uses the battery quite a lot. So we are going to head for the 12 o'clock taxi boat. And if you're lucky, Helen, you'll be coming with me. If you're not, then head over to the YouTube channel later on today and you'll be able to see what you missed out on this morning because we started at 9:30. So let's go. I can see the harbour and I can see the taxi boat coming in. Now I'm panicking. It's not going to take me 20 minutes to get there. So taxi boat's here at least. And this is a beautiful place down here, look. Some really nice restaurants coming up for you. Here we go. People having a nice drive. Morning, you alright?
Alright.
Yeah, good, you?
Yeah, not bad.
How are you?
Hey, you do, you fantastic, you having a nice day?
Yeah, great.
It's a bit warm, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're from my neck of the woods, no? Where are you from?
Birmingham.
Yeah, Birmingham. I'm from Birmingham.
Yeah.
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 You'll follow you on
Yeah, we
TikTok.
follow you and now you'll
And
be
the
following
daughter,
all the
don't
time.
Say hello, you're live.
Hello.
Hello.
What are your names?
Kevin and Lorraine.
Kevin
from
and
Birmingham, Rednall.
I'm from Rednall.
Wow, no
Never.
way.
I used to work at the drive-through McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Rednall.
Up the lickers, yeah.
Yeah, by the Licky Hills.
that's
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, there you go.
exciting.
No wonder you.
Yeah.
No wonder you follow me. Look, we're both all from the same neck of the woods. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah, beautiful.
Well, look, this is going to be on YouTube later. So if you go on the YouTube channel, you'll
Yeah.
be able to see yourself.
Oh, great.
And if not, you're live to 700 people right now.
Welcome.
Say hello
You
to the
wanna
Licky
get
Hills.
to
We will.
Lanzarote?
Thank you.
I love the Licky Hills. It's lovely. Yeah, true. See you later. Bye. Lovely to meet you. Bye. Fellow Brummies all the way from Rednall, eh? Literally where I used to live. Oh, there you go. You got Latinosa there. Beautiful restaurant. Look. Buenos dias. Go here. You alright, boys? You're getting a breakfast, don't you?
Thank you.
See you later. They're definitely not English, them, are they? They're having their fresh ham on and their tomato and bread for breakfast. There was no English breakfast there, was there? There you go. We're in Northfield, Dave. Northfield, I know Northfield well as well. The Grosvenor Shopping Centre. I remember that place. Got Sally Pimientos restaurant here. They're all getting ready for the day. And we're literally right by the harbour now. Oh my God, he's running in this weather. Jesus. He's brave. Mind you, Mr. Travelon's been walking all day, hasn't he? So, you know. Cangreca a few places down here. Morning, mate. How are you? And then up there you've got some restaurants as well. You adapt to the weather when you run. Julius's kitchen's coming up. Yeah, we'll show you that because that'll be busy today. Well, it won't be now, but it'll be busy for the carvery because it does a carvery here. I'm gonna have to come and have a carvery. I haven't had a carvery for a long time. There we go. Julius is my kitchen. That's getting ready for the carvery. Look, it's going to show you inside. So look at that. Reserved, 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 reserved. So it's going to be busy in here today for the carvery. And you come in there, look, and you get your carvery from over there. Hola, buena. That's lovely. Yay! I'm going to come and I'm going to get in contact because I'm going to come and do a video for you. And, perfect, I will do. But it's yeah. Give me your details. Everybody wants to see the carvery, but I'm always up here a little bit late, early. I'm always up here.
This is the menu for the carvery.
Oh, fabulous.
We open 12:30 to 4:30 for the lunch and dinner and 6 only Sunday.
Only Sunday.
Yeah, it's a
Perfect.
proper buffet, so-
It is. I've been here before, once before, but it's lovely. Hola.
So the international menu serving every Monday to Saturday.
Wow, fabulous. Well, you're live now.
Specialty is all the beef.
Yeah.
For the steaks. Best seller is the mixed grilled pork.
Let's organise it. I'll come and do a video.
Okay.
Love you. See you soon.
Share your vlog.
Thank you. Thank you very much. See you later. Oh, that's nice. She knew Mr. Travelon. Look. The best carvery. Look, Mrs. Travelon's licking her lips already. She's getting excited. So, when are we going to go and do the carvery? That's what I'll be getting now for the next 2 weeks. When are we going to go and do the video at the carvery? When are we going to go and do the video here? When are we going to do the video there? She's bloody loving it, Mrs. Travelon. Absolutely loving it. I mean, it's just getting on top now. She's taking the pee. She is. I hate eating out. I don't know if I've told you before, but I can't stand restaurants. I like buffets. I wouldn't mind that carvery as well, because you're straight in and you know what you're getting, don't you? But I hate eating in restaurants because I never know what to choose. I never know what to pick, and then you have to wait for your food. I like to go buffet, sit my arse down, straight up, whack the food in, and then I'm gone and I'm eating. Morning, you all right? And then I'm rocking and rolling. But she's happy, because now I have to go and take her out so I can at least get some content, can't I? So she's over the moon because she loves restaurants and I don't. It's the Little Elm. The Little Elm is amazing. We did a video there. Mrs. Travelon actually took me out there to the Little Elm. Love these lives, thank you very much. What was the name of the kitchen, the carvery? It was called Julius My Kitchen. Show you. And it's actually run, I think it's run by a Filipino family, which is unusual, isn't it? So there you go, there's the card. That gives you all the information, look. And like I said, actually run by a Filipino family, which is unusual for them to do a carvery, isn't it? But it's very popular. And to be honest, I think it's the only place that does a carvery. I've always said that there's a business on the island for a carvery, an everyday carvery. I'm going to sneak through this restaurant because it's too busy here. I'm going to come through here. I'm going to come straight through here, look. And here's the taxi boat, look. See, we made it. Are you in Puerto Carmen? Yes. Somebody said they've always wanted to move abroad. Well, you've got to do it, but it's a little bit more difficult now with Brexit. We did it well before Brexit. So there's our taxi boat, look, coming in. And do you know what? I'm really shocked at how quiet it is. But then again, it is Sunday and it is roasting. But this taxi boat is an amazing little thing. And it should be busier. But maybe it is because it's Sunday. What we'll do is we'll ask Digna when we get on if it's been busy or not. And you do need a lot of money to move abroad as well now. You have to have a certain amount in the bank. Yeah, look, these are throwing food over for the fish and the pigeons. Loads of fish down there. I don't know if you can see that on the video. There's loads. Everyone's at the market. I think you're right, Minty, but market day in this heat, I'm not sure if I'd be doing that. So we need to get over there, don't we? Let's see if we can sneak through this way. Lo siento. God, it's busy in here, look. We're going to sneak through this way. God, it's busy in here. Loads of people, look, getting drinks. Busy place. Oh, sorry. Morning, you're right. There you go. Yeah. Getting a drink before the taxi boat. The only problem is with this place now is because the fair's on. They've got all these railings up, so it's a little bit complicated. But like we said, the fair is going today. So it's the last day of the fair today. Then the Papagayo excursion, the big catamaran that we saw this morning on our live, will be coming back to Puerto del Carmen. And we'll be getting back on this taxi boat. So there we go, let's have a little look at the views. How much is a taxi boat? €16 return. But I always say that you can walk all the way from here to Puerto Calero, and I'll show you when we go over and then we go back. So how do we get down here? Well, there's a little door. Maybe they open it. So I think you have to wait here for them to come and open the door, look, to let you come down this little ramp to get the taxi boat. You can see that the taxi boat's there. So a little bit different to Puerto Calero. Puerto Calero, you just walk straight down. I think what these guys are going to do is they're going to disembark here. They're going to come up this little ramp and then open this door here. And then you'll be doing there. That's what these people are waiting for on the corner, look. Here. But it used to go from the wall over there, where that restaurant was. It used to go from there. It used to pull right into that wall and it was a lot easier. So there you go. Let's have a little look around while we're here, because we've got a few minutes before the taxi boat leaves. So what have we got in Puerto del Carmen? Well, the walkway is over there, look, and there's some beautiful houses. You can get to see some gorgeous sights in here. So that is all the old town. You can see the Bellevue Aquarius up there, lovely houses and apartments. And then a little bit further, as we get further up this way, is where the rich live. These are the big ones up the top in Los Mojones area. And like I said on the live earlier on the way in, there's one of the houses is owned by a Def Leppard drummer. There's some other celebrities that own stuff up there, but them are mega money houses, million plus for sure, up in a place called Los Mojones, which is up the top area. And I'd say that even the apartments here are quite expensive. Ethan said he's been there, looking good, must go. Yeah, it's beautiful here. It is beautiful. Enjoying the heat wave in Fuerteventura. Hope it's not too hot for your neighbours. No, I bet it's a little bit hotter over in Fuerteventura though. Today it's reporting hot, but it's not mega hot. Yeah, there's quite a few people getting the taxi boat back, to be honest. A lot more than this morning. There was only 3 of us on there this morning. It is hot. It is hot. So if you have just joined us, yes, we're on a heat wave. No, it's not that bad. Yes, it's a normal August, and yes, we have the same temperature pretty much every single summer. And yes, they call it a heat wave, but this year it seems to be a heat wave is like the end of the world, doesn't it? Do you not get that impression that, you know, every year it's a heat wave in Spain, it's very hot, and then this year it's the world is at boiling point. People are dying in the streets. It's terrible. People can't survive. You know, I saw a video, a news report saying that no one can work because of the heat. It's absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. So here we go. Look, there's quite a few people getting the taxi boat now. Let's join them and let's go down. Where else can you get a taxi? Was that a taxi boat? I've been on that yellow speedboat. Yeah, so the yellow speedboat I've told you about on the way in. The yellow speedboat does loads of stuff. It does a mini cruise, which again is ideal for kids. So if you come in here with smaller kids and you want to do a boat trip, either the mini cruise, which is on this yellow one, which goes out for an hour and a half, super fun, super cheap, really good value for money. Just take you out. I think you can do a little bit of swimming on that one as well. Or the really cheap one, which is this one, which is €16 return, €9 for kids, is the taxi boat. And it's a boat and it's glass bottom and they feed the fish and they look after you. So you've got a couple of choices here, taxi boat or mini cruise. And mini cruise is really popular, especially if you've got kids. The only problem with these is there's no pickup. So they're not going to pick you up from your hotel or anything like that. You have to make your way to Puerto del Carmen Harbour, which is not ideal if you're staying in Playa Blanca or Costa de Geese. So this is really more for the Puerto del Carmen people. Still going, Digna?
Hello, are we going to have a splash party boat?
No party boats anymore.
Oh,
That's
thank
it.
you so much
The
for
days of
that.
the party boats are gone.
No party boat, no party
No.
boat.
No, for those of you who don't know, me and Digna used to do a party boat on here, didn't
We
we?
used to do a splash party boat.
We did, didn't we? It was good, wasn't it?
It was fun.
You hated it.
Oh, I hated it. I'm so happy we don't have that anymore.
It was good fun, Digna.
It
Come
was
on,
so
lots
fun
of.
for those that were drinking and dancing.
I told you, she's always
No,
always
for
good.
me that I was cleaning and all the a mess.
I
and
know,
everything.
but I enjoyed it, and that's all that matters.
Well, we did it, so it was okay.
It
Now
was.
we're having a rest from that.
That's it. Loads of people already know you on TikTok. They're already saying, I know Digna, I know, I
Yeah?
remember. Yeah, they all remember you.
Yeah.
Everybody remembers you. Look, somebody said that she's brilliant. Remember you, the guys from the town. They all know you.
No, they know me because
famous?
I've been here many years.
Famous in Lanzarote, that's why.
Yeah,
The number
no.
one. So here we are. For those of you that didn't join me this morning, this is the taxi boat. So you've got loads of places to sit downstairs. Get her drunk, Dave. Do you know what? She never did get drunk on them party boats. So you've got loads of places down here. If you've been on with me since this morning, you've seen all this. But if you've just joined us, then this is a taxi boat to Puerto Calero. So we got it this morning from Puerto Calero, and we're heading back now. Oh, Digna's fantastic. So you got downstairs here. You got the glass bottom area just down there. Good morning, you alright? That's the glass bottom down there, yeah. And there's a little view. Someone says they love Rubicon Palace. Yeah, Rubicon Palace, like. Go on, get down there, go and have a look. It's only steps, look.
I need fasten shoes first.
They're going to have a little look at the glass bottom. And there's a few more people on that. Let's get upstairs. Hey, thank you, mate. Let's get upstairs. We will go down the glass bottom and have a look, don't worry. Well, I think it does the glass bottom on the way back, to be honest, so I will show you. Oh. But there's a few more people up here today, look. So this is the top area of the glass bottom boat. It takes about 20 minutes to get over to Puerto Calero, and Puerto Calero is lovely. Again, if you catch up on the YouTube channel, you'll see a little bit around Puerto Calero. And there's a few more people on today, look. Or on the way back. I told you it'd be a bit busier. But look at that. Sad I know, but it makes me feel like I'm being on a holiday. Well, this is the whole idea, Jimmy. This is what we do, you see. Give you a little taste. And take you on some adventures. Can you pay when boarding? Yeah, you can do. Or you can get tickets on our website, travelon.world, excursionslanzarote.com. And if you use the code TTK, you'll get a little discount. There's not much discount off €16 return, but you will get a little discount. There you go, look, see, they're all nice on here as well, Jimmy. It's a nice channel. Lovely views, look at that. So we're going to wait for the boat to go, and then hopefully if the batteries last, you'll be coming with me. So let's see if I can show you the glass bottom. I'll show you this area here first. So there's the restaurants that we just walked through. That was the one with the drinks and stuff, so everyone was getting coffee and drinks and stuff there. And then that was the fish restaurant there that does all the fresh lobster and stuff. Beautiful. I am sweating now, by the way. Gorgeous. So let's see if I can show you the glass bottom. I don't think you can see much down there, but for those of you who didn't see it this morning, we'll see if we can have a little look. Did you go and have a look?
Yeah.
You see any fish?
No.
No. On the way back they feed them, so
Oh, that's cool.
on the way back I think you'll see them.
Wow.
So there's a glass bottom down there, look, just to show you. And you can see you can't see any fish now, but when they stop and feed them, you'll get to see them.
What is happening there?
He knows me from TikTok, Digna. He knows me from TikTok because, Digna, now while you're famous here in Lanzarote, you see,
What's my
people know me on TikTok.
Yeah?
Mr. Travel On, they call me, Digna.
I never go on TikTok and see what's happening there.
But what about YouTube?
Sometimes I...
You'll be on YouTube? You're going to be full on YouTube?
Yeah?
Yeah,
You
you'll be...
need to tell me which channel.
I will. Let's go say hello to these guys. Somebody just collared me. Let's say hello to these guys out here. How you doing? You alright? You've been watching me on the old TikTok, have you? I'm here, mate. I'm going on the bloody boat. I'm heading over to Puerto Calero. How you doing? Where are you stopping?
We're in Puerto Carmen at the moment.
Yeah, but which hotel?
Uh,
Oh God, that's Miles up there.
Yeah,
You walked all the way down just to say hello.
See you, yeah.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Miles.
Miles and Layla, can you reach up there, Layla? Don't fall in the water. Are you having a good holiday, yeah?
Yeah, it's good.
It's hot though, isn't it?
Really hot.
It's not too hot though. It's summer.
Bit. At night. Can't see.
Is it hot at night?
Yeah.
Have you got aircon in the room?
I've got a fan.
Oh yeah, night's a bit of a nightmare. You definitely need aircon here. But no, I'm going to head over to Puerto Calero, but you'll be on YouTube because I'm recording you on YouTube. So this is live on TikTok. You're live to about a few now, and then it'll be on YouTube a little bit later on.
To watch it back.
Lovely to meet you, mate. Thank you very much. Have a lovely time. Thanks for coming and saying hello. See you later. Bless, they come all the way down to say hello. There you go. Right, let me sit down now because I was about to sit down. Do you follow me on TikTok as well? Travel On, it's called. Travel On. You'll find me on there. And you'll be on YouTube as well because I've got you on YouTube. Look, say hello. So you'll be on YouTube later. They're both called Travel On. You're on live on TikTok and then on YouTube it's recorded. Digna, has it been busy?
Well, we got good days and normal days.
Sunday is quiet, no?
Sunday is very quiet. We got very good days, market days in Puerto Calero.
yeah.
That's Tuesdays and Fridays.
And that's busy, yeah?
That's
There you
busy.
go. So there's a top tip for you. Tuesday and Friday is a market in Puerto Calero. So great thing to do is to come down here, get the boat, and you can head over to the market in Puerto Calero, and that's Tuesday and Fridays. So top tips from Digna's. Digna's top tips for the day. There we go, look, let's have a look over here. You get some beautiful views here. We can have a little nose into people's apartments. And you can see there's people there, look. The locals do come down this area here, look. And they tend to, instead of go to the beach, they get these little cave places, which I said earlier would be nice. Right by the sea, look, you just come down them little stairs and you can dive in. Digna's making sure everyone's happy, look. Digna's made, look at Digna, she's off.
We're going to stop in 2 minutes or less than 2 minutes to see the glass bottle. There is a glass bottle down in the middle of the boat and it's already open if you want to go and have a quick look.
There you go.
Once we stop for 3 minutes and you can go and see if the mermaid is back from her holiday.
So she's telling them that you can go and do the glass bottom, so that's open. So there you go, there's some jet skis there. Those are the H2O jet skis. So they do 40 minutes, 60 minutes and 120 minutes. And they're off for an adventure, look. And they also do like water sports and that. And we've got there's a boat cruise that does water sports, the catamaran with water sports. And this will take you to this area here and it does like the banana boat and stuff. And I've got a video again on our YouTube channel of that. It's a great day out. And again, it looks like the water bus actually stops here again to do the glass bottom boat. So we'll be able to see the fish swimming in a bit. And this just seems to be the area that they do that. So they do it on the way over and the way back from Puerto Calero. So if you've already seen it, we'll show you again if you didn't join us this morning. But there's a little view of Puerto del Carmen harbour, look, coming out there. What activity is this? This is the Puerto del Carmen, Puerto Calero taxi boat. Right, so the boat's stopping, look. These guys are going to go and have a look at the fish. Well, I will show you, but I'm not going to go down while these lot are going down. I'll let everybody else have a little look first. And I'll go and see where Digna is, and we'll see her throwing the food over. There you go, look, let's see if we can just have a look around here. Let's see, we've got some beautiful views at the front here as well. Capitan! It's the captain just said it's hot. There you go, look, beautiful views here, look. Right off the boat, with a little fishing boat out there, look. I don't know where the fish are being fed, but we'll go and see if we can have a little nose. But this is great if you just want a little sort of boat cruise and you want to go and see Puerto Calero. I mean, you can't go wrong, can you, for €16 return? Or, like I said, you can walk all the way along that wall there and you can actually walk to Puerto Calero, get the taxi boat back, and then it's only €9. €9 one way. Cheap day out, really. There we go, look. See if I can get out there and show you. Have you been down and had a look? The fish down there. She's going down to have a little look at the fish. There we go. We're out on here, look. And Digna's feeding the fish, look, so we can get a better view of the fish here, look. There you go, look, loads.
Estos son galanas, la que tiene el puntito en la cola.
How long would it be to walk? About an hour. So you can walk there in about an hour. There you go, look. Digna. Is that fresh bread, Digna?
Yes, and it's fresh bread. It has like caviar in it.
I think you're making that up, aren't you?
Caviar.
It's definitely not fresh.
Why do you think they're fighting for it? They're fighting for it because it has caviar.
Look at that, look. So she's feeding them down there, and if people have been and had a little look, I'll see if I can show you down at the glass bottom. There's a few people down there. Let's see if we can have a look, see what we can see. Can you see any? Oh, there's a few, isn't there? There's a few, there's not many. You can see more upstairs. There you go, look. There's a few on that side as well. So it's a nice thing to do, and like I said, is that your gran really? Scott's on, look. Scott's looking at his nan and his sister. There you go, Scott. They're happy. Look, they're watching the fish underneath. So it's a nice thing to do, especially if you've got kids, and it's just a cheap option for a boat trip. If you don't want to do the amazing sort of luxury catamarans for €69 and 34 for kids, this is perfect. Keeps the kids happy, keeps the adults happy, and I tell you what, while it's hot as well, as you're on this boat, the breeze that you feel when it's moving really cools you down, so it doesn't feel as hot out at sea. So it's perfect weather for a boat trip, and we're heading in that direction to Puerto Calero, so you can actually see it. We're literally, like, we'll be there in sort of 10 minutes, especially with the waves as they are today. Look, absolutely beautiful, super calm day. Let's have a look what we've got over here. So there's the harbour of Puerto Carmen, which we saw over there. And then we're back in here. There, your brother's spotting you, isn't there? Yeah, he's on. There we go. Toilets on board as well. I'll show you the toilets in a minute. And there we are, away from Puerto del Carmen. How hot is it? It's about 30 degrees, I'd say, at the moment. It's about 30 degrees. Is it easy to buy ready-made birthday cakes in Lanzarote? Yeah, you can get birthday cakes. Some of the Mercadona sells amazing birthday cakes. So if you go to Mercadona, if you're in Puerto del Carmen, you can get loads of birthday cakes in there. So like I said, there's toilets on board. There's 2 downstairs and 2 upstairs. I mean, they're not the Ritz, but they do the job, don't they? So don't worry if you're worried about getting on here. And like me, you always need a wee. You're rocking and rolling on here. Really, somebody's sending roses. San Haslam, how are you? Thank you for sending me roses. I should give them to Mrs. Travel On for Valentine's Day. But like I said, guys, it's all about Lanzarote. That's why I do these videos. I do them to show you the island, to promote the island, to get you to come on holiday here and experience Lanzarote, and with the hope that you may be booking an excursion with us. So, you know, if you do that, it's excursionslanzarote.com, travelon.world, That's all I ask, and maybe that you go over to my YouTube channel and you like and subscribe the YouTube channel, because I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers on there, and that would be a real bonus for me if you could do that. Yeah, you can spot dolphins. I think Mrs. Travel On was answering that question. You do get to see loads of dolphins. Now there's a sunset cruise on the yellow boat and on the catamaran that goes out looking for dolphins at sunset. That's probably the better time to see them. But usually around this area and from Puerto Calero to Papagayo is where you see dolphins. Will you see them on this trip? Maybe not, because it's only short and it's on a timetable. So for example, if they saw them over there, it's not like they could stop and go and see them, because they've got to go and pick people up, you know what I mean? Whereas on the catamaran excursion, where there's no sort of set time, then they can definitely show you. But you do get to see dolphins, and they're usually over in that direction as well. Usually loads of them. And pilot whales as well, and turtles, and loads of flying fish. You can always see flying fish. I wonder if we'll see any today. There's usually flying fish everywhere. But it's a nice relaxing day, look. Sit in the sun, or you can sit downstairs in the shade. And like I said, Tuesday and Friday is market day in Puerto Calero. And there's Puerto Calero over there, look. I mean, you couldn't get better, could you? Yeah, the flying fish are cool. Can you rent a boat? You can rent a boat privately, you can't drive a boat. There's nowhere where you can like take a boat out on your own. You need like a license and all that. And if you want to rent a private boat, it's maximum 12 people. The market in Puerto Calero is small but worth a visit. Yeah, the market in Puerto Calero is one of the smallest. But like you said, it's definitely worth a visit. Lovely views, look. So this is the walkway that I told you about. You walk all the way along the coastline there, look, from Puerto del Carmen, and you come along. It takes about an hour, maybe a little bit longer, and then just down here it gets a bit rocky, but not too bad. There is a coastal path, and then just from there you just walk along that path there. You can see there's some camper vans that have pitched up there. It's a great place to camp, and then that'll take you straight to Puerto Calero, so you can actually walk all the way from Puerto del Carmen to Puerto Calero. So that would be my advice to you, if you're able-bodied and you like a walk, is to walk from Puerto del Carmen all the way along that coastline, and then finally arrive in Puerto Calero, maybe grab something to eat and drink, and then get this taxi boat back to Puerto del Carmen. It's a great thing to do. We have done a full video on our YouTube, but it was like one of the very first videos that we did, so it was a long time ago. So you do have to, well, I'm going to have to do it again, ain't I? A more up-to-date one. Now I'm more mod cons and better at editing. In fact, I'd probably look back on that video and think, bloody hell, why the hell did I post that? So now I'm better at editing. Maybe we can do some cool stuff, take the drone down there and show that. But I'll be honest with you, I can spend hours editing a video and it gets very few views, and then the ones that get the most views is just me walking down the street talking absolute nonsense. So it seems to be that's what you lot like. Oh, so it looks like, I'm not sure, that we might have to end the live here, because it's looking like the batteries are gone in the phone. You might still be able to hear me, you might not. So if you're on TikTok, I bid you farewell. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, I think you've gone. And if you're on YouTube, thanks for watching. If you've come this far, that's a bloody long watch, isn't it? But make sure to like, follow and subscribe the channel. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're heading into Puerto Calero now, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much. See you later.